What is going on, everybody? It is your boy Darth Eternal at the Eternal Sith channel with my guy, the Fandalorian. What's going on? And we have a special guest today with no introduction, I think, needed as he's looking up.
Hey man, before you go, that PayPal ain't come through yet.
All right, I got you.
So until that PayPal come through,
got you. I'll send it right now. I got you. But anyway,
all right, good. We all good now.
You got it. All right, cool. Now. I was gonna use Venmo, but I forgot to tell you I got Venmo. So. But anyway, oh man, we got
all right. Zeros are zeros. It's all good.
There we go. I appreciate
and I'm sorry, man. I had a Twitter. I would have tweeted it out. Probably would have. Dude, a lot more traction and stuff.
We got to get into that, man, because you in a whole mess right now. You after leaving the House of Mouse, you find out some shit, and it's just crazy. Man. It's truly crazy. But
what's up, Kaylee?
There we go. So before we do start, if you can introduce yourself, let everybody know where you are at, and tell them about yourself. Because again, we have some newbies here that probably don't know you or do know you. So let them know about you.
Me?
Yeah, you. Are you like,
my name is Jay. My channel is called Drunk 3PO. I started a YouTube channel like 2.5 years ago as like just some friends talking about Star Wars, nothing special. And I can't believe it turned into what it is now. For what it's worth, I didn't expect any of that. I'm also a part of Geeks and Gamers. I run their theme park division, where we go to theme parks and report on the news. We work closely with other news agencies there as well, just to bring you like what's new, what can you eat, how are the crowds, things like that. Since I literally live like 15 minutes from Disney World.
Damn, that's awesome.
You know.
So. Damn. That's sick,
dude.
Be there. Well, dude,
Joey.
Dude, that's so awesome, bro. Like I said, I still gotta thank you for hopping on, bro. It's always a pleasure.
Oh no, man, I'm glad you reached out.
No, dude.
More people should reach out.
Dude, they definitely will after this. Trust me, man. I'm sure they will. Bro, let's get into that. Let's just dive into it, dude. What happened with Twitter, bro? Like, explain all of that so everybody can know. Because I see Kaylee here. She was like, I tweeted it out for you, Jay. Got you.
Oh, thank you, Kaylee.
Holding it down.
Yeah, there you go.
So I have this thing with Gina.
Okay.
Where I play that Careless Whisper, sexy saxophone thing.
Yeah.
Every time she posts a picture, like somebody turns it into that, and then I tweet it out, and it does two things. It makes a lot of the guys drool, and then it makes all the people that hate her like just get so angry, and it's kind of funny to see them melt down a little bit. And so one of them, I've done like this like 20 some times, right?
You have.
One of them, like the one they caught me for one in February, and they just picked that tweet, I guess because it had a bigger
trend.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
And so it was one tweet, and then they sent me a thing saying your account suspended for a copyright strike, and I was like, I'm not making money off that. Like, I'm not making money off that. I didn't play the whole song. It was like literally, I don't know, 15 seconds at the most. And then I filed the claim like, hey, no, I think this is wrong. And then they said, no, permanently suspended. If you want to get back in good graces, do like 8, like it's like 6 or 7 things.
You got to sell your soul like P. Diddy did, but I got you.
Yeah. Yeah. So it was weird, but like I filled out what they wanted me to fill out, and so I'm just waiting. They said they'd get back to me in 4 days. So if it's totally, I'll just start another one.
Yeah.
Not the end of the world. I mean, it's sad because I had like 22,000 followers. For someone like me, I thought that's a lot.
Yeah.
And we did a lot of good with that Twitter. It just promoted up and coming YouTubers, charities, and things like that. And so it's just kind of like sad that I don't have that tool like I have, to use anymore. But
it was cool because I
remember
a
7-month-old tweet.
I know, right? Like, what the
that's
heck?
Mickey. That's all Mickey, bro. That's the House of Mouse, bro. I hate you, bro. Literally,
I stole his girl.
That is true. You did
Ripped
steal
his
his
heart
girl.
out.
You steal your girl over here. But all right, Trey Songs. No, so it's just crazy, man. Like, you know, one of the things, and you were talking about how like you were helping out a lot of platforms, and it was cool because I remember when Twitter did start that. I forgot what it's called. I know you did it though, where you can like have people on like a little like live podcast.
Yeah, like yeah.
Yeah, I remember
What is
you
that?
did
What
that.
was that called?
I don't
I know what
even
you're
know.
talking about though. It was like part of their fleets thing,
Yeah, it was
and
cool.
you could just sit there and talk and all that stuff.
Yeah. No, it was really
They're
cool.
trying to get Twitter to let. I don't even know if anybody missed me on Twitter.
Dude, you know,
I don't know
hands
what's
down,
going
people,
on.
bro. You know, everybody's like probably like, save Jay. Where's Jay? Save Drunk 3PO, please. Bring him
Yeah,
back.
it's crazy.
Y'all make
That's
the
insane.
hashtag,
Thank you,
bro.
Kaylee.
That's so awesome, dude. No, that's sick, man. I mean, I hope what day. So this is this day 4 or is it day 3?
Day 1 from the
Oh,
original claim.
Oh
So
shit.
so I did it last night, and so I was just wait and see.
Damn, bro. Damn.
I know, right? It's like
I still
what?
can't even believe it. Even over that, like, you know how many YouTubers, bro? Like, I don't know if they're watching now, but like, dude, a whole bunch of YouTubers use like songs. Like, they'll use like, oh, man, that's just crazy.
Bro,
That's
people
just
post porn, and like, dude, the freaking Taliban have a Twitter account. Like, what the heck, man? And you're gonna ban
It's
me
true.
for that?
it's
Like,
true, bro. Yeah,
crazy,
damn.
man.
I didn't even know the Taliban had a Twitter. I didn't know they were that up to date. Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, they are. They are. That was the big thing. It was like you banned the president, but the Taliban's still tweeting. So it's like, wow, that's funny.
Damn, that's hilarious.
Kind of funny.
It is
But
funny.
still.
I mean, like,
Yeah,
hey,
I mean,
like,
in
you
a
know,
sad
they're
way.
tweeting about they're gonna
In a
tweet about
sad
what they're
way.
gonna do every day. That's just crazy, bro. I'm sorry, I didn't even know the Taliban had a fucking. That's just the fuck. Like, can you
I
think
know,
about
it's
that? Like,
like-
these are the people that like did us dirty, and we literally are giving them the option to have a Twitter
I know.
account.
I know.
That makes no
I know,
sense.
man. It's like, what the heck?
But we're worried about people who are posting Gina Carano fucking memes.
I
or
know.
fucking
Like, what's
things.
the
Priorities,
that?
bro. Come on.
If
This
you're
is
no,
crazy.
I think that's the most evilest thing you could possibly probably do is put up a Gina Carano fucking meme or video. That's worse than fucking what's going on.
Thank you.
Oh, gotcha. I didn't know who you're pointing. I'm like the hand? No, but
Rainbow Sweetie. I love that Thanos gauntlet.
oh yeah. Oh, that's what you're talking about. I'm like, oh, I didn't
Yeah,
even
it
notice
works
that.
too.
Does it really? That's so cool.
No snapping.
No snapping. Oh damn! If you snapped, you're probably like half the panel right now would be gone. You'd be the only one hosting it. We'd be gone. So that'd be awesome.
It'd
No, I'm
probably be
kidding.
me that goes. I'd be
Yeah.
like the guy who snapped, knowing
Yeah,
my
the-
luck. They'd be like,
guy
oh, I
who
want to show you something. So my birthday wasn't too long ago. It was last week. And
Oh, dude, happy birthday! Wow.
yeah,
Happy birthday,
thanks. It was great. It was an amazing birthday. And they
Yeah, I saw you
I
on
have
the road.
friends that work at Galaxy's Edge. They
Yeah.
shouldn't have a platform. Yeah, I agree. So I have friends that work at Galaxy's Edge, and they were
Okay.
like, "Are you coming today?" I was like, "Yeah." Now, me and Star Wars, our relationship's kind of,
I think we
you
all
know,
that
we'll
day.
see. But they gave me a gift today, and so you guys are the first ones to see it. It's kind of
Ooh,
cool.
What? We get to see this?
I
Alright.
just got home. I just got home to take a shower, so I was like,
Oh, is that what I think it is? Is that the
so
dark saber? No,
what you think?
I think dark saber. No,
So let's see.
damn, I can't. Oh, damn, I don't know. Is that some new? That's something new that we don't know about? Damn, Kevin, you gotta know this stuff, bro. You the Funko.
This
how
ain't
did I know?
Funko.
Dude, that's
Pretty-
sick.
Yeah, I couldn't
That
believe
is-
it.
Oh,
Wow.
dude, you got to do a review on that. That's fucking
I
beautiful.
probably will, and then everyone will be like, "How dare you support Disney?" It's like, yeah, okay,
How dare you
it-
support their overmarketed
no.
garbage
I mean,
lightsaber? No, I'm kidding.
It's kind of neat.
It's cool. I'd take honestly, I actually like that.
So it like makes the
Hold on.
sound. And...
Let me just go ahead. Have fun with it. Hold on, let me hold on for a second, bro. I want to get you I want to give you the spotlight. All right, go ahead. Smile for the camera, bro.
How do you
There you
smile
go.
with a Darth saber? You know, it's like, hey, look at I got, Mom.
Yeah. Hey, Ma, look what I got.
Pretty neat.
Man,
I mean, I appreciate it. I was
Sounds
like,
pretty
how long can I keep it
that's
until
so
I can
funny.
sell it on? Until I can sell it on eBay.
Oh damn, you just outed that real quick, bro. That's not cool.
I mean, they're going for like thousands of dollars on eBay right now.
That is true, bro. That is
So,
true.
because they're hard to get, you can only get them there. But you know, it's nice to have
It's nice to have free things, right?
It's nice to have friends.
That's a fact.
It's nice to have friends.
Friends that take care of you. We'll put it like that.
I couldn't believe it. Like it was awesome because there's a ride there called Rise of the Resistance.
Yeah.
Almost impossible to get on.
Okay.
Because the way they do it is the only way you can get on is you got to download. It's really stupid. Like this is where Disney's just dumb. But you got to download their app. You got to like try to join the line in a virtual queue, and it's almost impossible because honestly, for what it's worth, I'm not a big sequel trilogy person, but for what
we all know that, guy. I think we all know that.
It's based on the sequel trilogy, and it's a really cool ride. Like
since you did say that, I gotta ask you, bro. What did you like about the sequels, though?
Finn was my guy, man.
Okay.
And then the last movie I just laughed through it, man. I literally like laughed through it. It just to me, it was just kind of a comedy. I just saw like two directors like JJ, like I don't like The Last Jedi, so I'm gonna make things different. And then this was like you know what it reminded me? It literally I watched it and I left the theater and I was with some friends and one of the guys with me goes, "Did that remind you of Endgame? Like just a copy and paste?" You know, Poe's about to die. I thought I could do it. You know, he's Captain America. He's about to die from Thanos, and then Captain America gets the "on your right." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then Poe gets it from Lando. We're all here, buddy. It's like the same thing, and then they all show up just like in Endgame. Like they all show up, and I was like, yeah, it was kind of a copy and paste, wasn't it? So
it was. I never even thought of it like that.
I never really thought about it that way. But
no,
wow.
not at all. Yeah.
It's like I am Iron Man, and then you have Rey. I am the Jedi. You know what I mean? It's like this.
True. I didn't even look at that. That's so fucking true. Holy shit! It's like the same fucking line, just Star Wars turned. Oh my god!
Exactly. So that's why I was like, gosh, man, make it a little different. Oh well.
Yeah.
I to be honest, when the Force Awakens came out, I was one of those people that enjoyed it, and
it was good. It wasn't bad, honestly.
I didn't think it was terrible. I kind of figured, like, I went in knowing Han Solo was probably gonna die because Harrison Ford just wanted to die. Like he just said
he's been dying
for years.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, all right, he's probably just gonna die. So I was kind of expecting that. I really loved Finn. I thought the idea of like a stormtrooper turned Jedi was gonna be like that could have been the story. And then I really thought, now The Last Jedi was like that. I mean, we can talk about that for hours, but I really thought Rey was gonna flip.
Honestly,
and I was like, that's gonna be the greatest Star Wars film ever. If she flips on Kylo, takes her seat next to Snooki there, beats the crap out of Kylo, right? And Kylo comes crawling back to Luke like, I made a terrible mistake. Like, can you complete my training? And then they train in the next movie, and then they come back together, and they got to fight Rey and Snook, or whatever his name is. It didn't happen that way, and
that sounds sweet though. Like,
wouldn't that have been so cool? Like, listen, all right, give me all Last Jedi. I didn't like it, but give me all the way up to the throne room scene,
dude. And it's so funny because like I know a lot of people like trash on that throne room scene, especially like if you watch it in slow motion. But like, if like, listen, I don't really give a shit. I'm not gonna sit there and watch something slow mo. I don't have the time for that shit. But if you just watch it regularly, it's a dope scene. To me, it really is. I don't mind it.
The movie was filmed very beautifully.
Yeah, I thought I know like it gets a lot of backlash. Like supposedly, like I know people that are really like hardcore. Well, I don't know. Again, I don't know what a hardcore, but whatever. People will say like, oh, it was just the film, the cinematography was garbage. Like I thought it was really good. Honestly.
I thought the cinematography was the best Star Wars film we've ever had. Now the story I thought was the worst Star Wars film we ever had. Yeah. For me, you take Rose and Finn out of the whole movie, it changes nothing. Like if you take everything that they ever did in that film and just completely take it off, it changes nothing in the film. Like they did nothing. They went to Canto Bite. They got a cracker. They did not. They get captured. But it didn't change anything. Nothing changed,
dude. Though I'm sorry, but the one person who never.
Oh, thank you.
You got some
Thank
love
you.
right there. There you go. We also have Mike Wood saying he.
What's up, Mike?
There you go. There you go. By
Thanks,
the way,
brother.
dude, who got the one who I was honestly hoping for, who never get? I think Kevin, you know what I'm gonna say, is freaking Broom Boy, bro. Like, I want a real story on Broom Boy. Like, come on, give me the rise of the Broom Boy. Like, dude, I was hoping for so much for that. Like, honestly, like I didn't give a shit about the story, but when I saw Broom Boy, I fell in love. Honestly, I really did. I was just like, I could see something. Like, maybe it was like somebody's long lost son. Maybe it was Luke's or something. Just, it could have changed it somehow, but they did away with him, and that's how you know that, you know, Rise of Skywalker was just a middle finger to the Last Jedi.
It sure was.
Like literally, bro. Like they just did away with everything.
They
Last
did.
Jedi
They
did.
just.
The
As much as people hate Ryan Johnson's Star Wars movie, on one side of the fandom, then there's another side that love his movie.
Oh.
So that's why there's such a huge. For me, it was about Luke Skywalker. I just felt, and this is my opinion. And again, I know people that love The Last Jedi. I think it's great. Like, but it's just,
I respect it.
I hate what they did to Luke. But at the end of the day, I'm almost like, they should have just had Ryan do all three, or JJ, like one person, because the story is just, it just made it worse.
Yeah.
In my opinion, it just made it worse. Like I said, watching the Rise of Skywalker was just, there was so much stuff that was just dumb.
Yeah.
Like, it just was.
I mean, did you even know the beginning was Mustafar? I didn't even fucking know until like after, like, somebody told me. I was like, dude, that was I didn't even know that there was a side.
My thing was,
I didn't know that.
I didn't even know, dude.
My thing was, everything was convenient. It was like, we need to find a sword, all right, or a dagger. Let's go to this ship that the Jawas haven't, you know, taken apart in 30 years, and then they trip over it. I got it. All right, cool. All right, let's go to the Death Star. It's been floating in the water for 30 years. It's still the same. All right, cool. We got it. Then let's go. It just, but none of that mattered. So it's like, you went to the Death Star. She still didn't get anything. She had to go all the way back. And she got everything out of the stolen TIE fighter to find her way to Exegol. And it's like, they could have done that in the first 5 minutes. You know, it's just, it just was a comedy at that point. But I just, if she would have turned, man, like, they don't understand. If Rey would have turned, I probably would have loved the movie so much more. It's like, she could have been like, just black, you know, just like evil.
How well received? Well, by the way, I do want to say this. I think if you would have loved, you know, the sequels, I think your Twitter account would have never been blocked or suspended. I think you would have been in good standings. You would have been in good standings. No, but
probably.
I definitely, I mean, think about it, dude. Like, Empress Rey, like, was so well, like, everybody was just, when you saw that, I was like, oh damn, like, this is about.
Don't you think they teased that a little bit in the Last Jedi trailers? Like,
they did,
because you saw her holding Kylo Ren, so like all that stuff, and I'm like,
yeah. Well, I don't.
Would have been so much better, bro.
It would have, but that's my. But see, this is my thing. Is like, I don't know. Did you ever? We've talked about it here. Did you ever get to see Colin Trevorrow's version of what was supposed to be episodes 8 and 9?
Oh yeah, there's a guy has a YouTube channel. Who did a whole cartoon to his script.
Really?
It's freaking awesome. Yeah, he cuts it down to about 35 or 40 minutes. And it's awesome. And I'm just like, the Colin verse would have been like amazing. It just sounded so freaking cool, man. Like, back in Coruscant, you know, you got Finn and Rose like leading the charge, you know, Luke's doing training over here. You know, like Kylo's trying to get super evil. It just sounded really cool. But thank you, man. Yeah,
I told you it was gonna start the hashtag. I told you, bro. Literally, bro. It's probably trending right now on Twitter. I bet you money, man. If
I appreciate it. I appreciate the love, guys. I wish I could see it.
If you know, for whoever's here, we could start that up. Honestly, I'll do it on my Twitter. I have no problem. So we could start that up, man. Honestly, whoever's here, start it up.
That's awesome.
I'm with it.
You never know. Someone might see it.
Listen, you never know, man. Honestly, maybe they'll be like, you know what? We should let this guy drunk 3PO. We should just let him back. Like, you know, he's made amends. He's really helping the community out. And, you know, who knows, man? Who knows? Giving back always helps out.
Tell him like he's joined the Taliban.
Yeah, there you go. Maybe
you can give him his Twitter account back.
There you go. That'll help. Yep, that'll help. No, but
we've been tweeting that hashtag out on Twitter. Oh, Kaylee, thank you. That means a lot. Too bad I can't see it.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, she just said that. I just saw that. Damn, you got
Nice
to it
shirt,
before me.
Kaylee. Nice shirt.
No, but dude, yeah. I mean, honestly, I was really hoping with that whole sequel trilogy. I think it would have been so dope to see a stormtrooper turn to Jedi. Because again, it's happened in Legends where you had Creel who turned into a Jedi. It was a part of Vader's 501st, which is really dope. So it would have been nice. It would have been really nice to see something like that. But again, I mean, yeah.
Is what it is.
So I
Not
remember
think,
I remember being so hyped after seeing The Force Awakens the first time. You know, while of course I didn't think it was like, you know, the greatest movie, but I was just so hyped
We had
for the
Star Wars back.
stormtrooper. Yeah, well,
Yeah,
that trumped. I think that trumped all of the other
that's the
things.
thing, man.
But,
We had Star Wars back, you know,
Yeah.
and it was kind of like, that's cool, man. Like we never thought we'd have it back in the theaters. That's freaking cool.
Oh,
Never
we
thought
got-
I'd see lightsabers back in the theaters, you know, and Force and all that stuff. And it was like, that was cool,
Yeah,
you
it
know,
was.
and we were ready. And then they gave us the thing that got me, and I don't know if this ain't your topics, but we're just going with it, but it is
We're
what
just
it
going
is.
with
But the thing that got me was
What's up, Dupree?
what's up, man?
Now it's a party. Now it's
Oh,
a
what's up,
party.
kids?
What's up?
Just call me kid. What's up?
Who the real kid up in here? Shoot, it's probably me and Kevin. Can't even front.
Well, what I was saying is like they
What's up, kids? How y'all doing?
we're good, man. They screwed us with Rogue One with that Darth Vader scene, and I was like,
You didn't like it?
I know I loved it so much. I was like, boy, if they did that for Vader, guess what they're gonna do to Luke, man? It's gonna be the greatest thing ever.
Oh yeah. You thought?
I was
so you had to-
hyped the whole year. I was like, did you see what they gave Vader? Wait till you see what they give to Luke. It's gonna be unbelievable.
yeah.
They
then
gave
we
it to him, all right.
get- Yeah, man.
They gave it to him. Gave it to him well.
What y'all talking about? Expectations?
Yeah, basically.
You're just like shooting it, man. That's
Just
nothing.
honestly, just shooting this shit right now with it. But honestly, I mean, I'll ask you. I'll ask you, Jay. I mean, when you saw the sequels, were you expecting like a Legends type of Luke, like how powerful he was in Legends, and to see that?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, because I honestly like that was one of my things.
We all wanted to see a master Jedi in all his glory, Luke
Yeah.
Skywalker. We wanted to see Luke Skywalker that I saw in The Mandalorian. That's what I wanted to see.
Yeah, it's true, and it's. I mean, it's
Even if he had died, right? Like my thing is, even if they killed him off, which I don't know why Disney's big on killing off people now. It's like
I think
that's how you end them. Kill them off. Like they're
I
probably
think-
gonna do it to Indiana Jones coming up. They're just gonna kill him off for some reason.
No, they ain't
But,
gonna kill him. He has a thing in his contract. I can't die. He dies with me. No more movies after that.
What's up, Rogue?
he's like
But
Indiana
yeah,
Jones
it's
was that
just-
before I go. Shit.
It's like I didn't care. Like I wouldn't have
Mhm.
mind if they killed him, but if they had just given him his moment,
yeah,
you know. But he never even had a moment,
Yeah.
except walking around with a big fish.
and that milk, that
Hey, he
That they sell
co-voted.
at
He
Galaxy's
co-voted.
Edge. You can drink that stuff if you want. I'm a little disappointed, man. I think like if you're gonna offer that green milk at Galaxy's Edge, you should have like the sea cow there for the kids to play with and milk themselves. You know, it's like give them the full Star Wars experience. You know,
And you
just
want the
grab a
kids
hold of
to-
that cow booby and like get that green stuff out there and enjoy,
Gotta work
kids.
for it.
that's
Joy.
what Disney is. There you go.
Dude, they sell it. Listen, man, they sell that stuff there by like the 2-liter. You can get a special limited edition 2-liter jug of milk in Florida where it's like 100 degrees. All right, you know, and walk around with it. I'm like, milk on 100 degrees Florida. That's the worst idea ever.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
You
drink that
know?
in Florida.
It's just not.
Actually, no. It's worse than that. It's worse than that. So the blue one is good. The green one tastes like the only way I can describe it is if like you washed your dishes, right? You took a cup from like, you know, fresh dish. Like as soon as you washed it, it still has that soapy taste. That's what that tastes like.
I got like a floral, like flowery taste from that green. The blue one tastes like a gummy worm or a Jolly Rancher.
Damn,
Oh.
bro. I mean,
It tastes like a popsicle, like a melted popsicle.
Yeah, there you go. That's even
Yeah, melted
Oh.
big stick popsicle. That's what it is.
I haven't been to Galaxy's Edge, but you guys aren't helping it at all. Like,
You can
honestly.
skip that part. You can just walk on by. I just see these people buying these giant jugs, and I like look at them like, "What are you gonna do, man? You drink all that in this
They're
heat?"
you can't refill them.
I know it's
They
a one
won't
and
refill
done.
them either. Like you only can buy once and have that's it. And then also the batteries in that thing because it lights up. You can't
Yeah.
even replace them as soon as the batteries die.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
funny thing is, they have the little stamp on the front. Like if you get the green, it's the little sea cow, and the other one, it's the Banta.
Yeah.
That's where they get the blue
Yeah.
milk is from Banta, like those big Banta.
Yo, honestly, man, I thought I was hyped for Galaxy's Edge, but now I'm like, oh man.
I
if
mean,
all the
you
season-
I'm
probably-
good. I'm
listen,
gonna skip
I will
the
say
milk,
this.
though.
when you walk around the corner and see the Millennium Falcon, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool to see it like parked there, and it's pretty cool. And if you get to pilot it, that's pretty cool.
Pilot the Millennium Falcon. Wow, that's pretty dope. I would
Yeah,
love
it's a ride. Darth Vader, did you go on that ride?
Mm-hmm.
Were you the pilot?
Bro, I used to basically like live at Disneyland. I used to go there at least a few
Okay.
times a week. So I burnt out Galaxy's Edge and Smuggler's Run.
He is Disney.
I just went on Rise of the Resistance my first time last week.
Oh, dude, I
What?
did it this morning twice.
So I
What you
mean,
think? I think it's pretty cool, like the experience.
like no, I did a video about it, but I'll say like it's cool, but if you're like, OG trilogy fan, a prequel fan, it's kind of like lackluster. Like I don't have any emotional connection to that ride. Like
That
the
is
Falcon,
what I'm
though,
saying,
like
right?
riding that, piloting, do everything in that ride. It's like, yeah, like I don't have any emotional connection to the sequels like that, or yet to make me feel like, oh man, like this is so cool. I mean, it's really cool because it's immersive and it is Star Wars. But if it had been like OG trilogy or prequels, then I would have lost it.
You know what makes it for
But it
me,
was
man, is like
cool, though.
the cast members
I just
that
think
act like
I waited a
the
year and a half to
Imperial,
write it.
Like those. I think the actors in it are really, they make it for me. I think that's really neat.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
So-
Honestly, that if
Yeah.
it wasn't for them, like the people that work there, they do a
Thing
really
is,
good job bringing.
I
it to
waited a
life.
year and a half to write it, after my hype had died.
Ah,
Gotcha.
sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
That's funny. No,
Sorry
but,
to hear that.
dude. Sorry to hear that. Like, yeah, but I mean, I enjoyed it. But, sorry. But anyway, on that
I'm
note,
sorry to hear your hype had died.
It happens, man. It happens.
hey, Dupree, what happened though, bro? You supposed to be here opening show. Jay was here on time. What happened to you, bro? What's going on? Where were you at?
It's called work. These things that grown folks have.
All right. I mean, this is work, bro. You gotta show up here, Papa. It's time, bro. 30 minutes. No, I'm kidding. I love you, Papa. I love you. No, but
It's time.
so what I wanted to talk about, one of the things is Book of Boba, right? Did you guys get to hear about Cad Bane possibly being in it? What are your thoughts on it? Of course, he comes up with the Funko. What Funko don't you have, Kevin? Literally, your bet is made out of it. I said it before.
I mean, I do have a lot of them. Most of them.
You do.
Anyway.
You do.
Yeah, I missed out on that
It's
new Darth
insane,
Vader.
man.
I gotta get that new Darth Vader that just dropped at Target. I haven't gotten one of those yet.
Just so that way everybody gets a bigger picture of Kevin's room. This is what it looks like.
That's crazy. Man.
Yeah, the addiction, bro.
Yeah, the addiction is
I
definitely.
mean,
real.
I guess it's better than crack. So
For sure.
congratulations.
Yeah, for sure, man. It's not it's not bad habits from younger days. I traded in
It's a hell of a drug.
on the weekends for toys.
That's all right, man. That's what I'm saying.
I'll take it, man. But
Like I said, I have like 2, and then
he's like, I just got the Gina Carano ones, and I'm good, and that's it.
yeah, that's about it.
That's it.
So what I think about the Book of Boba, this is
Yeah.
what a lot of people are missing. It's kind of interesting. I think what we're watching manifest in front of our eyes is the exact same thing we saw in Marvel. It's the exact same blueprint. They literally brought everyone from Marvel over to Lucasfilm, Feige, Favreau, even
Yep.
Wakiti. And you have Mando, which is the Iron Man character.
Mhm.
And he started off the MCU, you know, all that. And then they had all these little spin-offs. And so we had Thanos was the big bad. And here we're going to have Thrawn as the big bad. So we're going to get through all these spin-offs. And they're going to give us a couple little surprises here and there. But what's going to happen is they'll probably all come together and form the Avengers and fight Thrawn. It's literally like the same kind of blueprint, like what like what they did. It's so Iron Man started it off, and Mando started it off, and now we're gonna see all these little spin-offs here and there, and I think Thrawn is where we're going. So
I don't know, bro.
I mean,
I'm just answering Mike. I have no idea. I can't tell you that. It happens
I
all
got
the
8
time.
likes on my screen.
I think you know what it is. It doesn't really tell you like the real time until after it's done. Because I have on my end, I have like 12 people watching, but that number could be different because it always ends up generating after it's done. Like you'll have like 100 views or something like that, or 200. So yeah, but I will.
It wouldn't surprise me. Like, so Boba Fett's killed. He killed that guy that I thought blew up on the barge in Return of the Jedi.
Fortuna.
Bib Fortuna, and he put on a lot of weight, and Boba killed him. He was living good, and Boba
he was eating
killed
good.
him.
He literally took over Jabba. He literally took over.
Yeah,
Jabba.
how did he survive that, man? The whole thing blew up. Like, what is he? Like, what was that?
I don't know.
Did they just did they just go to the closet and go, get that old Bib Fortuna costume and put it on? No one will know.
Yeah.
And no one's gonna know. Just put it on. It doesn't fit like it used to, sir. It's all right, man. You're living good. So then, like, Boba shoots him and he takes over. So it wouldn't surprise me to see other types of bounty hunters try to take over, or maybe he's trying to collect. Like, you ever see the movie American Gangster?
Of course. Oh, great movie.
Remember when Denzel took over, like, Bumpy, and like everyone was just trying him a little bit, and talking a little trash and seeing like, man, and he was like, all right, he killed that one guy like down the street and all that stuff, and he had to like settle things to like run the territory. I think that's what we're gonna see with Boba.
I think so too.
He's just gonna like run some things to like, all right, it's mine now. Got that out of the way.
Well, that's why that's one of the things. Like I was talking with Dupree, Darth Hader, and Kevin too, and I had put a video out on it, which was pretty cool because they did say that this show, like Robert Rodriguez, was saying that this show is gonna be like there's gonna be a major fight scene, and Mando and Grogu are supposed to be a part of it, which I thought is pretty awesome because I think you guys have all seen. Because I think this is gonna be a 2.0 because Mando, we're not gonna get that many episodes. We're only gonna get about like 6 to 8. I
think it's like 6, right?
6 or 8 because
let me give a shout out to Lulu. Lulu's one of the greatest people in the world. That fact that you have her in your chat is pretty awesome.
Well, I feel honored, honestly.
Lulu's awesome.
You, Lulu.
She is like an amazing supporter of a lot of things. She's awesome. So
well, many blessings. Well, I do
shout out to Lulu.
I mean, I have to say, everybody that's here that follows you and everything, I'm so grateful that they are here, and many blessings to you all in this chat. And I'm happy that you guys are enjoying it because this is definitely fun, and to have this awesome panel, I'm always blessed to have such great, humble people come through. So, dude, again, I have to say thank you, Jay, for definitely.
Oh, no worries. I see Dog Files is here. Wow.
Yeah.
Jabba the Whoop is here. Oh, these are all my people.
Oh, he's like, yeah, this is my regulars. Yeah. See what I'm saying? It starts like I know what Mike was saying. It starts now like showing everybody and stuff. So it's pretty cool. But I mean, I the whole thing with the Iron Man thing and how you're talking about like kind of an Avengers type of thing, I definitely believe that. Because I'm sure Kevin Feige is doing a movie or a trilogy with Star Wars, which I'm pretty excited for, and we'll probably get into that in a little bit. But I see, like what Robert Rodriguez was saying, how there's going to be this big fight, this possibly being a 2.0 for Mando. Because again, Mando, they're only saying there's going to be 4. They're saying there's going to be 4 seasons of it being called The Mandalorian, and they just announced, I think Dupree, we were talking about it, how they're going to be changing up the title. So it's going to change. I don't know if you got to hear about that, Jay.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts?
I think Mando 3 is like the last one. But again, I am looking at it just like Iron Man. Iron Man had 3 movies. But Iron Man showed up in Civil War, the Avengers. You know what I mean? Like he was pretty much like the star in some of these other films, and that's what I think is going to be with Mandalorian. I think like he'll figure out, you know, what they got to do with the dark saber, and then they're going to look at Thrawn, and so that's why I'm looking at it like the Marvel blueprint that we saw for 12 years or 11 years, whatever it was.
Yeah.
And Mando will probably still be a big part, but he probably will be like Iron Man and just show up in maybe Ahsoka season 2. You know, maybe they're together for the whole thing. I mean, you never know. You never know.
Do you think we'll get an Ahsoka and Luke meet finally? You think they'll ever?
Oh yeah. They can't, like they brought Luke into it now. Like they just can't get someone on the walkie-talkie go, yeah, Luke's not gonna make it. He's doing other things, you know. He's doing Luke stuff somewhere else. But he left Grogu behind for you to play with. I don't think they're gonna do that. They did say, like, what was interesting, I heard they were instead of Luke, they were gonna use, who was it?
Plo Koon.
Yeah.
Plo Koon, yeah.
Plo Koon can't hurt you.
they made the art to make it like really throw people, you know, keep it under wraps. Like I thought that was pretty.
Could you imagine if it was Plo? Would it get the same response? Probably not.
No,
I don't know, because you know what it is.
It would have been cool. It would have been like, wow, that's cool.
I think it would have. I think it would have been well received just because of Clone Wars. They, you know, because again, in the prequels, they didn't really touch on Plo Koon. Like, you know, he was just another.
I just like blew up in the ship.
Yeah, that's
pretty
much. You saw him a couple scenes. That was it.
I think Luke was so impactful because of what people saw in The Last Jedi, and they were like, and we got to fix a little bit of that, you know, like let's fix a little bit of that. So, but now that they've brought him in, it's they got to do something with him.
Yeah, I mean, one of the scary things for me though is like, I know I don't know if there's any truth to this or whatever, but I mean, I think, I don't know if you guys know, but Dave Filoni was on the set of The Last Jedi, so I just wonder, you know, I'm sure you guys have heard of Rian Johnson. He's been around the set, you know, of the Mandalorian, and he wants to direct an episode. And he wants to direct an episode that would be a Luke episode. And I'm just like, please don't do that. Like, Dave, please don't let him do that. Like, or Favreau. I mean, Favreau's my guy because he's a New Yorker. So please, bro, like, don't let him touch it. Like, somebody's got to wear the pants.
Is he just directing it, or is he, you know, he's not writing the story for it though, right? I mean,
I don't know, Kevin, but either way, it's still a scary thought, bro. The fact that he wants to be just a part of it.
He just needs to go away. Star Wars. Just go away.
I'd prefer that.
Yeah. I mean, what do you think, Dupree?
Well, he's still got his 3 movies. Nobody's talking about that.
That is true.
You know.
That is true.
Allegedly.
No, it's happening.
It's
gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. It's just a matter of time and when.
If he's gonna do his movie, he needs to get Brie Larson and do the High Republic and just let him have it. Like, let him do it.
Well, they were talking about Brie Larson for playing Mara Jade, supposedly.
No.
That was one of. He's like, no, I'm good. No, I'm good. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how much. I mean, I would hope not.
The thing is, you bring Mara Jade in. Now you've really complex, you know, like the sequels. That's the problem with the sequel trilogy. They've done that kind of damage for like movies before that, because if they're trying to lead all roads to the sequel trilogy, they made it very difficult for that. Like Exegol, like what the heck was that all about? Now in the comic books, they had Darth Vader visiting Exegol and finding Luke's hand and all that stuff. So now it's like, if he knew about it, you know what I mean? It's like, then that changes a lot of stuff. Then, you know, the Holdo maneuver, let's just go through light speed, beautifully shot. I'm not going to lie. It looked cool in the theater. But then you're just like, why didn't they just put a droid in a ship and fly through the Death Star? You know what I mean? Like, what, like, that's all you got to do now. Like, so it's just, it's all those things now that the sequels have done where it's hard to put the puzzle pieces together. And, you know, so it's that's the problem they have. If they bring in a character like Mara Jade, are they just going to totally change everything about her? Like, she's coming in and then she just dies because they got to kill her because she can't be mentioned. You know what I mean? Like, Like,
I mean,
I know she died in the novels, but I'm just saying, like,
well, it could be at the hands because remember, Jason Solo would be like Ben. So in reality, it could be something where
oh man,
when we
Jason
see that
Solo and
Jedi Temple,
Kylo, come on, man, not even
yeah,
close.
I mean, honestly,
But I know what you're saying. But then
yeah,
now you've got. So this is the thing. You've got. I don't know how it is in Disneyland, but I know in Disney World where I'm at, they have slapped that Baby Yoda on
oh,
everything.
that's the biggest market ever,
It
like
is
that.
huge. It
Yeah, that's the
is their
moneymaker.
biggest seller. It is.
Of
There it
course.
is. Look at that. It's enormous. And Disney knows this. So you got to understand Lucasfilm is run by a corporation now, not by a guy with an imagination. It's run by people that check paper slips and look at numbers. So if Grogu's
I
still,
thought Mickey ran it though.
yeah, well, that's just sometimes, But if they're looking at numbers saying we need to make money, then you better prop up, Baby Yoda into something even bigger. And now they tease that picture with him making his yellow lightsaber. You saw that poster,
Yeah.
which is like
Yeah.
an official. And so
Yeah, honestly, I mean, what are your
now
thoughts
it's
on
like,
that?
how's
Or how do
that gonna play into everything? Are they gonna make, Baby Yoda the actual like story of Star Wars now? Because it's that popular all the way around and stuff. I mean, it's hard to. You just wonder what they're gonna do, because eventually Grogu either has to die. Either Kylo Ren has killed him. When he killed off all the students at the temple there in The Last Jedi when they showed that, or Grogu is still alive, and then you got Rey that goes and finds him after the rise of Skywalker, and
that's a
does
lot,
it that
though.
way. So it's what do you do?
See,
Like,
I don't know, like that's a crazy one because then like that's twice that Grogu would have survived something so big like Order 66, and then that.
Can you see them killing off Grogu?
Nah,
No way, dude.
That would
only because
that would kill the new fans that they have now. It would just kill.
It's true. And you
imagine if they treated Grogu like they treated us with Luke Skywalker, right? They gave, like what happened. Hey, what's up, Michelle? Oh, I see you, Michelle. Michelle had her purse. There it is. Yeah.
She's like, oops, wrong account. I was supposed to have her on. I was supposed to have them on last week, but I had a family incident, so I'm trying to get them on.
Michelle is everything
and more.
So she's awesome. I got to meet her. We had some fun in Disney. She's amazing. She's freaking amazing.
That's awesome, dude. That is so awesome. Yeah, I mean, the whole thing with Grogu, I mean, I think it's a dope concept. I mean, the little lightsaber he has, like him making, I think that's so cool. I just wonder, how does that really play into this? Like, how strong is he? Because again, we don't really know he's not like a baby, obviously we know that, but like, how strong really is he? Because that's one of the things. Or what does he have? What makes him different? What makes him really stand out? And that's what I want to learn with Luke. Like, and I wonder, does he end up surviving? Kind of like what you said. Like, do they kill him off? Does he survive? Because again, the whole thing with Kylo is going to have to come into this. Will we get a young Kylo? Like, that's another thing at some point. Or do they tell a different story? Because again, I know that they're trying to shift, the Mandalorian. They're going to be changing the name, and they want to kind of focus more on the reign of Mandalore. So they might, do something. Are
people going to be into that if there's no Baby Yoda involved? Yeah, and that's awesome too, but she's just not here, Kaylee. That's
well, that's the thing. They did say that they wanted with this show, kind of like what you said with Iron Man, and I know we've talked about it here. They want to do a bunch of spin-offs. Like, that's going to be their thing. And I definitely see that. I mean, again, I think everybody could kind of see how this has been the Iron Man for, Star Wars, and it's done market-wise, it's done a phenomenal job. They have done amazing with it. I mean, the Mandalorian, that brought in so many. I mean, I go to work, I'm a teacher, so I see so many people.
Get out of town. What do you teach?
I actually a gym teacher. So
get out of town, man.
Yeah. Up here in New York.
Great teacher.
So. Oh, dude, that's what's up. Woo woo. Yeah. Hey, I see you. That's awesome, dude.
Oh man. Well, I'm not anymore, but I used to, and now I just teach online. in the morning.
Okay, remotely. Hey, listen, I'll take that.
Well,
wish my
I
mom
had
was
to
that
because
easy.
of the
Baby
world.
Yoda.
The world
no
shut down for a while.
That is true. No Baby Yoda. She's not a Baby Yoda fan. I mean, I'm
No,
okay
no,
with
no. Michelle loves Baby. What she's
Oh.
saying is, if they don't put Baby Yoda in any of the Mando series, she's not gonna watch.
What?
Yeah, that's how much of a fan she is of Baby
Wow.
Yoda.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Grogu has to survive though, because you don't make a character of a species who can live so long and then have them die at the time period like sometime before the sequels. There's no way.
yeah.
Yeah, I felt the same way
is their
with Luke.
way to go. He's their way to go, like right after the movies and stuff. They're gonna have like Grogu, like continue on, like the movies. I feel like years after the sequel trilogy.
Like he'll be like old Yoda.
Yeah, he's basically gonna be like old Yoda. That's what's gonna happen with him. Like that's the perfect reason why like they decided to probably have like that type of alien, because they're like, well, Yoda died at like almost 900 years old.
I know.
We have this kid at like 50, so
we can
there we
stretch
go.
that out way down the road.
Yeah. They could stretch that way out. They could go to like freaking what's his name, Cade Skywalker type of thing if they wanted to, like thousands of years
Dude,
later.
could you imagine getting Cade? Well, that was the funny thing. I don't know if you guys ever heard the whole thing with Ray Palpatine / Skywalker. The whole thing where they're supposed to make a series on her, where that's what they would want to do, either have like a new trilogy with her, and it would be that, I think we talked about it, where she got pregnant because of the Force kiss with Kylo, and she'd get pregnant just through that.
Why not?
Might as well at this point, right?
Why not?
I
Again,
mean,
like Kylo Ren got thrown to his death, and then they show him like 5 minutes later crawling up, and you're just like, okay,
I missed that.
want to explain yourself here?
like, dude, I mean,
No. Did you see my mom floating through space, buddy? That's what I did. All right.
The first time I saw that.
We have the Mary Poppins Force power. Oh, we're going for it.
We're just.
I
the new
think. See,
Grogu.
that's the thing too. Like there was rumors saying that they were gonna retheme Galaxy's Edge 2 to the
Yes.
Mando universe,
Yeah.
and it'd be an easy switch. Like it's really not that hard because Galaxy's Edge is a bunch of rocks.
Honestly, I'm waiting to see where Hondo comes in and what series. Like, when do we get Hondo?
Rebels, right?
Yeah. Well,
Wasn't he in Rebels?
he was in
Yep.
Rebel. Yeah.
He was in
Rebels,
Rebels.
yeah.
He finished out Rebels. Yeah.
So the Smuggler's Run ride where you pilot the Falcon is based off Solo, because you
Mhm.
got to get coaxium.
Okay.
True,
So-
but it's
a mixture, right? Like, but the coaxium is from Solo, so you steal the coaxium like at the beginning of Solo when they were stealing coaxium from a train.
Mm.
Yeah, but the timeline for Galaxy's Edge and all that stuff is like
I know,
right
it's in
before
between.
Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah,
And
it's in between Last Jedi
especially.
and Rise of Skywalker, right?
Yeah, so we could get Hondo in anything. We couldn't get him in Boba. Could get him in Ahsoka. You could get Hondo in it because he lives, obviously.
Yeah,
He lives through.
he's a cool character. I like he's funny,
Yeah.
So he's all right.
I dig him, honestly.
Cad Bane's cool too. Like, do you think we'll see like the Bad Batch show up?
Oh, dude.
Like
no.
Omega, like show up in Boba Fett or anything like
Started
that?
on the bad. Let me ask you. Hold on. Kevin knows. Did you really enjoy the Bad Batch? Honestly.
So when they fired Gina Carano, I
Okay.
canceled my Disney Plus, and I haven't seen anything since WandaVision. After WandaVision, my thing expired, and I haven't watched anything. Like no Bad Batch, no What Ifs, no nothing.
That's why your
So
Twitter account
yeah,
is suspended.
I'm behind
Yeah.
because I'm like sticking to my principles on that one. Like that, they did, in my opinion, and I'm right, but they did her terrible, and that's my friend, and she's my friend, and
Yeah.
it's like I would hope my friends would stick up for me if something like what they're, I guess whatever's going on Twitter with my name is really awesome. So it's like that,
Yeah. Yeah. No,
my
I mean,
friend. But I will be honest. Like if I need to watch something, my brother doesn't live that far, so I do want to see Hayden Christensen
Yeah.
back as
I mean,
Vader. I just gotta see. That's just the nostalgia for me, and I'm just
yeah.
curious. So
I mean, but let's be real. I mean, there is a thing called the Fire Stick. I mean, you could just jailbreak it and just.
I know.
I mean,
Kind of lazy about all that stuff.
it's easy, bro. Bro, I'll send you the YouTube link that helped me out. That taught me the ways of the Force. So I got you, bro. I got you. No,
This
but
is
I'm
the way.
honest.
Actually, a lot of people have been sending me their passwords. Like, just use my account, man. We want you to see it. I was like, nah, I gotta stick with my guns, man. Just for a little while. Like,
No, yeah, I feel you.
more comfortable.
I feel
Yeah.
you, man.
You know.
Nah, I mean, Bad Batch.
Because I feel if I talk about it on my channel right now, I haven't done any type. It's almost like promoting it.
Yeah.
And I'm not advocating anyone cancel their Disney Plus. Like, if you have it and you enjoy it, I think that's great. Like, my brother has it. He enjoys it, and that's great. So it was just a personal decision on my part because of what they did to my friend. That's all.
No, dude. I mean, I totally respect
I
it.
respect that.
Yeah, no, hands down. I gotta ask you though. I mean, I do want to ask. I mean, we'll talk about that. Actually, I'll ask you later. But Bad Batch. I mean, you really do dig the character Omega? Because I heard you mention it. So do you dig her?
So the only thing I know about the Bad Batch was I would watch Star Wars Theories review and Star Wars Meg, like both of them. So just to kind of keep up with what's going on.
Hey,
and
just so you know, there is a hashtag when I was typing in free drunk 3PO. It was
get out of town. That's cool.
Yeah, it was already coming.
That's
up.
awesome.
I just did it. I just did it right now. So yeah, on a live.
That's awesome, man.
Got you, bro.
I can't wait. I hope they give it back, and I can thank everybody. So
you'll get it back.
Cool.
You'll get it back.
It wouldn't. Disney's introducing a ton of characters because there's some interesting contract stuff where the George Lucas stuff and the stuff that Disney's creating. So it's like I think they're starting to develop a bunch of new characters that they can just focus on as Disney-made characters. The problem is they felt that they need to interact with Luke, Han, Leia, Boba Fett, like characters that we know. Yeah. Just to kind of give their characters a little push. You know what I mean? So it's like Rey's better than Luke. So let's just show that in the movie so everyone will like Rey more. And it's like, that's not how it works. Like, that's lazy writing. That's not how it works. So it's you know, I wish Disney would have just started like the movies they'd given us. Of course, did I want to see Luke Skywalker? Of course. I would have paid $50, $100 probably to see Luke Skywalker on the big screen again. But it would have been neat to see them start something with just brand new, you know, in the universe, but something brand new, you know, where they can develop their own skills and their own characteristics and grow with it from there. The thing that they're doing now is like Batu. So Batu is Galaxy's Edge. Nobody knows about that. Nobody cares about that.
Nope.
People want Star Wars. So you compare, like, if you go to Harry Potter World at Universal, they're playing the music. There's Harry Potter. Okay, the characters that you know from the movie, they recreate stuff from the movie. All right. You go to Galaxy's Edge, you're like, hey, welcome to Batu. Well, what movie was that in? No, I wasn't. Here, meet these characters. Who's that? It's a spy. You'll love her. She's great. And it's like, I don't know that character. Well, let's look over here. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, imagine if they had made a Harry Potter world with a whole bunch of new wizards that nobody knew and a new place that nobody knew. It just wouldn't have the same. You know, they don't even play John Williams music at Galaxy's Edge.
That's terrible.
And you're like, how can you like take like not have like one of the greatest soundtracks of all time? You know,
so you're like losing
in a Star Wars world. You're
like losing out on that immersive experience, kind of.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's just like, why didn't they make the cantina like from A New Hope? Everybody would have loved it. They would have known what that is. They didn't. They made something different. You know, like I said, seeing the Falcon is really awesome, but it's Hondo's.
Yeah.
So Hondo's in charge. And, you know, but Chewie's in it. He makes an appearance. So, but it's just like, that's the thing. It's like you see these decisions that they're making with Star Wars, and you're just kind of like, that don't make any sense. Like, why'd you do that? So now with Batu, they're starting to like, they brought out comic books and books where they're like, Han Solo's first adventure was in Batuu. You know, Princess Leia did this in Batuu. So it's like now they're pushing the classic characters to try to make Batuu relevant. You know what I mean? It's like you should love Batuu because look, Han was there, Leia was there too. You should love it. And you're just kind of like you should have just made Tatooine. You know what I mean? It's like they look the same. Like, what's so hard about that?
Could you imagine if we would have gone Coruscant? That would have been freaking dope.
Yeah, man, did you hear the original plans?
Yeah.
The original plans for Galaxy's Edge with all 3 trilogies, right? Where the Rise of Resistance was, they're going to do something in that. And then they were going to have the original and something for the prequels and stuff like that. And Kathleen Kennedy said, nah. It's all right. You don't need to do all that.
No, you don't think so? What'd you want?
They're like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's more just like I guess what you kind of want. I mean, you would have thought they would have kind of like it would have made sense, right, to have all 3 trilogies, but nah. I mean,
well, think about every IP that they've built at Disney and Universal.
Right.
They've got Pandora, Avatar. Everything is like surrounded about the movie. You know what I mean? So it's like it's known. It's known. So they got Toy Story Land.
Oh, dude, I want to go.
Got everything surrounded about the movie. It's like you go to Toy Story Land. You're not going to like thrift shop world, where they do have some toy. It's like they didn't. But then they do all this, and then they have the greatest IP that anybody would love to own, and they're like, let's just make it different. That's a good idea. Why? Yeah. Why'd you do that when everything else is not different? Everything else is the same, and people like going there. Yeah, but it is what it is. They don't play John Williams music, says Michelle. No, they don't. Really? You know what they play? I don't know how it is I've never been to one in California, so you can correct me. But they just play like TIE Fighter sounds while you're walking through.
You know,
like, and that's it, like random every now and then. So is that the same in California?
No, yeah. The only time they play John Williams music is if you're actually on a ride. Other than that, nothing.
Oh, sure. At least
like you said, the TIE Fighter stuff.
East Coast, we don't get love, bro. We don't get that love over here. We don't get it, unfortunately.
No. It's exactly the same over.
It's the same. They play it in the Rise of Resistance ride.
Yeah, the only difference is like the only difference between the parts is you have a spot where like Rex, the droid, crashed at Disney World. We don't have that. That's it. That's the only difference. And you guys get alcoholic red, blue, and green milk.
So so this is funny. So there's like a ship that crashed at the Galaxy's Edge I'm at Batuu East, and the only way you know what that is if you read the book.
Batuu East.
So they're like, like one of the cast members there. I was like, why is there a crash site here? Oh well, if you go buy the book about all about Batuu, it'll tell you. And I'm like, I want to ride rides and eat ice cream. I'm not reading here. Do you understand? Tell me what that is. I don't want to read a book. I'm not buying $20, $27 a park plus a ticket. I want ice cream and a ride. That's why I'm here. I'm not buying a book to find out why there's a big hole.
Snow cone, man. Come on, bro.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, what is that? It's like I'm not buying the book to find out what that big hole is over there.
Give me some green milk. Come on, man. I just want some of that green stuff. Man. I want me some of that green stuff.
What are y'all thinking?
Give me that green stuff. I'll take it all over them. Anyway, so
it's just good Star Wars talk, everyone.
No. Hey, did you happen to catch for Kenobi the Vader leak photos? Did you? What'd you think?
I'm a sucker for nostalgia, man. I'm a sucker for it.
Yeah,
gives you all the feels, man. It's just kind of like, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. So, what'd you think, Dupree?
I wasn't really impressed, honestly.
Why?
I'm gonna be real. I mean, we've already seen it. They gave us the same exact stuff in Rogue One. Give me something different. Yeah. Give me something I haven't seen. Like, let me actually see pictures of him in costume doing stuff like that. We saw him butt naked in the back to tank with the Saint breather on. It's like, okay, there's a concept book with the same pictures I have like at home. It's nothing new.
All right, Kylo Ren. More. All right, Kylo.
I mean, it's true. When you see these pictures, it's like you think it's like him doing something, him walking around, him with characters. That was stuff we've already seen.
Yeah.
It's true, but the nostalgia gets me every time.
Still got me hyped though.
Just like
I
the
know.
Spider-Man trailer, I'm watching
Dude.
until I saw
my
Doc
God.
Ops, and I'm like, oh my god, where's Toby? And it's like
That's
it's
what
just.
I was hoping we got that. Honestly, that trailer was
I
dope.
know.
I was like, oh man, please tell me you're
That's
gonna
how
get
I
that.
am. And I'll probably hate it because they'll screw it up. But you know,
Honestly, I'm okay. I honestly hope they keep it
Mm.
kind of like this and they don't show, Andrew Garfield or Tobey Maguire. I hope they don't. Just like, or let it be like right before and then bam. Like, I'm cool with that.
yeah, those are the kind of movies that you got to turn off all your social media until you see it.
Yeah. Because it's gonna be that great. It's literally
you'll
gonna be
wreck.
that good. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be that good. No.
That was like the Mando season 2. I got a
Yes.
text from a special friend that was like, before that, they're like, don't go on social media until you watch it. Trust me. Don't turn everything off. Watch the episode first when you first wake up. Because social media is gonna ruin
Yeah.
it for you. So that's why I was like, okay. And I thought, like, I was like, is that Luke? What the heck? Like, they actually did that. So
How awesome. Did you cry when you saw Luke?
I was very happy. And the reason is I'm good friends with one of the stuntmen for the Mandalorian.
Okay, cool.
And he had talked to me. He wasn't the guy who played Mando, but he's another one on set. He actually in his downtime he works at one of the theme parks for a stunt coordinator show.
Oh wow.
And so we had a crazy relationship, for a long time. It just he was working on different sets and stuff like that. But he told me, like about a bunch of the surprises that were coming, and I'm like, oh. Like, so he's like, yeah, be ready. He's like, but just so you know, a lot of stuff is filmed in these shows that never see the light of day. So like they could have filmed a Luke Skywalker episode and then change their mind and say, it doesn't really fit anymore. Let's do something else. Or they would have, or the Ahsoka episode or whatever. So it could have changed it up. So like when he was telling me like what was going on, I just had to keep it to myself till I saw it for real.
I know you were probably like, damn it.
Like I was like freaking Luke. But when you saw the X-Wing, I'm like, is that Ahsoka? Like my first thought was I thought it was Ahsoka.
Us. Damn,
So,
really? You thought Ahsoka? I don't
not
know.
Ahsoka.
Yeah, Ahsoka right away.
Did you think Luke right away?
I did. Once I saw
Yeah.
the X-Wing, I was just like, Luke. I'm like, I knew it.
See
I just
R2
had to
on
wait
the
for the green
screen.
lightsaber. I was like, oh.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Once I saw, honestly, it was more when I saw the glove. Once I saw the glove, I was like, okay.
Like when he held the hilt.
Yeah.
That's how I got up out of my chair, and I was all teary. I was getting all teary eyed.
Dude, I didn't even get teary. I got more goosebumps. I was like, oh shoot, he's like,
Yeah, that's
wow.
how I was. I was just like,
bro,
wow.
the hairs on my arms. I was like, oh damn, this is really happening. I was like, I was waking everybody. I was like, yo, he's back. I'm like, oh shoot. I'm like, we finally getting vintage Luke. I'm like, we getting the Legends type of Luke. I'm like, this is gonna be awesome. And I mean, I'm cool with it. Like, it sucks because it's late, but I guess it's great. It's funny how things play out because I feel like if we would have gotten this during the sequels, would have died out. But like, during COVID, this is what we had. Like, this is it. So it's like it was so cool that we got it, during this whole pandemic and everything. And it's giving Star Wars fans, everybody, content to always.
Are you still in New York?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in New York as well.
Yeah.
Get out of town, man. You guys are
Working
going
on
through.
Working on it, bro.
Oh, in California, it's pretty bad there. Oh, sorry. Man, after 2 weeks, we were like wide open in Florida. I was like back at Disney World in May. Like we were just like laughing at y'all. Sorry, but that's just how it was. It was just like
it's true.
Our theme parks opened up, like everything opened up here in Florida.
Yeah,
and I'm taking selfies on Instagram, and my people in New York, they're like, "Can you not like?
Like don't rub it in.
Can you give it a rest for like 1 month, please? We're still like in our home." So I was like, "Oh, my bad."
That's why I messaged you. I'm like, "Bro, you living it?" I'm like, "You living the line life right now, bro." I'm like, "Damn, bro, this guy's just chilling, man. Like traveling the world." I'm
how
like,
it
"Yo,
is.
it's like COVID ain't even a thing, bro. It's not even real." It's like, damn.
Exactly.
Bro. It's like
I'm gonna actually be in Manhattan. I don't know how close you guys are to Manhattan. Like Times, I'm actually staying in Times Square, October 7th, 8th. 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th.
Dude, I'll be
So
hit me up. We'll do something.
yeah, like so we're gonna do like I want to do a big get together on the Saturday the 8th, I think it is, or is it the 9th? Anyway, that's Saturday, like right in Times Square. I'm gonna be live streaming, gonna invite a bunch of people out and just hang out, man, and just laugh and tell stories and turn the cameras on and
that's awesome.
right in the middle of I want right in Times Square.
Right there with that's
I want the lights, man. I want someone to like you got the jab. All right, you got the jab. Go get the pizza because we can't go in there. So go get the pizza and like bring it out and like I want all that stuff.
Get the Two Bros pizza, bro, for $1. There you go. The one that'll put you right to the bathroom, but it's all good though. It's for $1.
It's my first time in Times Square. I want to enjoy it.
Oh, you never been to New York?
I've been, but I never did the Times Square thing.
Oh, dude, the Times Square thing is it's.
I'm staying at the Wyndham right there in Times Square, so because I just want to walk out and like see the lights. Yeah, the Twitter fugitive. I know.
Oh shoot!
One tweet, man. God, I think.
Dude, damn, bro.
Every time someone says my Twitter, I just go on my phone to check to see if it's been reinstated. And it's like, nah.
Is it reinstated though?
Nah.
No, still nothing.
It's like you do not have permission to check this. I was like,
damn.
Sorry.
Damn, bro. That's no, yeah, dude. I mean, I can't wait for that, bro. Can't wait to see, hopefully, you come out here, definitely link up.
Yeah, we'll keep reminding everyone because there's actually a Comic-Con convention which I didn't realize is happening.
There is
around there too.
There is.
I wasn't gonna go to that, but I didn't realize that was going on. So
yeah, it's coming up.
Is it cold in October?
Depends.
All right, for me, anything under 75 is cold.
Yeah, it'll be under 75. Yeah. It'll be 60s, 50s. At nighttime is when it'll really get 50s. Cold. So.
It'll be cold. It'll be cold at nighttime, probably.
At nighttime is when it's gonna start getting cold. Yeah.
Once you lose the sun, and it starts to get real cold.
It starts getting dark once, like at the end of September. You could literally have snow. That's the crazy part up here in New York at that time. We've had it. It's been a thing.
And I'll die, man, if y'all had snow.
You'll freeze. That's it. You won't
I ain't down with all that.
No, you're not down with that one.
Florida boy, man. I'm used to 88, feeling great, 24 hours all year long.
I'll take it. I don't mind it. I'll enjoy it. Hey, I wanted to ask a question. I was telling Kevin before. What do you think? What do you think Kenobi uses? What do you think he uses for his beard to stay so fresh and so clean? What do you think he uses? If he were to use something, it's the most randomest thing. But I was thinking about. I'm like, yo, what the hell?
He was in the desert. He was in Tatooine.
And they changed that up too. Oh, don't even get me started on that one too, because they're changing that whole story up, which we've talked about. But like, I don't know if you know. Yeah. I mean, I'm a little upset about it, but
he probably gets something illegal from the Jawas.
You think so?
Just
for
to
that
keep
beard?
it.
Yeah, just to keep it.
Yeah.
Crisp. Yeah.
They got some like special like cream that just feels right in all the wrong places. So it's just like he puts it on his beard, keeps his skin looking fresh in that sand. Yeah,
dude, it is freaking burning there. Yeah, I don't know what he would use for that, but yeah, I'd be down with that.
It's like the gold bond of Star Wars, It's like you need some of that.
Oh shit, man.
Some of that gold bond. It's hot there.
Think he's using some Rogaine?
Probably gets treatment.
Oh my god, dude. No, but what are your thoughts on what are your thoughts? Dude, what do you think of the Kenobi series though? Like, what are you expecting out of it? Like, honestly, like, what do you
I just hope it's a lot of fun. I think because according to like the movies, they're not supposed to fight again until A New Hope. So I'm like,
Kathleen Kennedy said,
yeah, if they fight again, I'm afraid like that might wreck some of that or all of it.
Yeah,
I do hope like. What I would love is like a really cool flashback to the Clone Wars where they're in their battle armor.
Oh, they're getting that. I don't know if you knew that.
So they say.
Yeah, I think so. I think
so they say. Remember, they teased that Ploon character as the final. They could be throwing stuff out just to like throw everybody off.
I think so. I think so. Just because at the end of the day, why would you really need Hayden Christensen? I mean, I get it, flashbacks, but I mean, you're gonna get an Ahsoka, Hayden, and Obi-Wan, possibly Rex. You're gonna get one of those flashbacks.
I think that would be sick.
Dude, to see all four of them together.
Yeah, I think that
Yeah.
would be freaking sick. And
Yeah.
and like even if it was like even if
Even if it's-
Kenobi's like hanging a picture like in his little desert home and he slips and busts his head and has a whole flashback every episode, like
That's
to
really
me
dark,
that would be
bro.
perfect.
That's
Like I'm
fucking
cool
dark.
with that.
This guy says he slips and fucking cracks his.
You know, he's dreaming about the Clone War days.
Oh man.
So
Could it-
like
or-
I'm
or-
totally cool with that.
Or
Honestly.
Vader could be doing that. I mean, he could be having a flashback when he's in his chamber.
My thing is too, it's like in A New Hope, Vader's like a sense of presence I haven't felt in, you know, forever.
Yeah.
So we all want Cara Dune. She's supposed to have her own series.
Yeah, right. What's up with that? I guess I'll ask you. What's up with that, dude? They're talking about now Harrison Dula, supposedly. That's going
Probably
to be the
it's
one.
just gonna happen.
That's what I'm thinking too. I think because that
Or
was.
they'll just recast Cara Dune.
I don't think they would, dude. I think they're so. You know what? I don't understand. What I don't understand is that John Favreau was the one that hit her up, correct? If I'm not mistaken, he was the one that went after her.
Yeah, Jon Favreau, and he created that character specifically for her, and it's such a cool character. She's from Alderaan, you know. She could have been Princess Leia's cousin, you know, whatever. And she was a stormtrooper that left because her planet got destroyed, you know, with all her friends and family. And it's like what a cool. See, those are the freaking cool stories that they need to
touch on.
Yes, like Finn, like that's such a cool story that they just threw in the toilet. It's just like, what are they doing?
Well, I mean,
it's crazy.
They might touch on his story. They've talked about it. I mean, they're
talking about a prequel with Finn.
Yes.
All right. Yes. So what are they going to show him? Like cleaning the Death Star? He was a janitor.
Yeah, right.
You know,
sanitation.
adventures with Finn in a mop bucket. Like, you know, like what are they going to do? It's just like we already know. I mean, like what it is.
If look, I mean, they did say it could be something prequel and post. So if they do something post, I'll take it. Where they touch a little bit of prequel and then they go straight to post. Because at this point they can't.
All right. What's gonna happen in post? Emperor's dead. Exegol's gone.
I mean,
freaking Rey buried all the lightsabers in the sand when she could have gave Finn one.
Oh come on, General Grievous, bro. He's coming back from the grave. He's coming back to collect this. He's like another fine addition to my collection.
For real.
There you go.
All I'm saying is like such an amazing character, Finn.
No, I mean it's another one that went out the door. I mean, and the crazy thing is that just like Mace Windu, you know, went out the window, you know, one of those, you know. But it's crazy because
now they'd say he's still alive, you know.
Oh,
he is alive. He is alive.
Oh my god, dude, that's so funny. Yeah, no, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm just kind of more needs to settle down. No, but I'm just more at like if you're gonna do a story on Finn, do it right. Like if you're gonna, and at the same time too, you know, do you think he really comes back at this point with everything that's gone down? Because he is. I mean, if the money's right, I definitely believe that money's right. Money does talk. I mean, at the end of the day.
So there's been suspicious activity on on Finn's Twitter, John Boyega's Twitter, not Finn's Twitter. God, he's deleted like thousands of tweets. He actually lost his blue check mark for like a few months.
Yeah,
and a lot of his old Star Wars, like poking fun of Star Wars tweets, are all deleted, and he hasn't really posted much on there, except like a few things about his new movie. And so that made me wonder, like, did they reach out and say, all right, maybe we did screw you over. How about we give you this?
Well, the
trailer, you gotta delete
bro.
all that. You gotta delete all that crap you said about us, you know.
Which is fine, okay.
And so it looks like that's what he did, because it's like all the way to like Rise of Skywalker. He just deleted everything off his Twitter.
I think he.
So it's like it's very interesting why he would do that. Why would he do that? You know, like what's the point? So
redemption. I mean, I think
it might. So now, like the latest rumor is that he is coming back, but he's just coming. Oh, nice, Dax. Dax
I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Dax is good people.
Thank you.
The latest rumor is that it's a animated series. in the animated
Oh,
series. He's gonna
really?
voice it.
Oh, so you
I mean,
voice it.
I mean, I could see that.
Mm.
Would I want it? Nah, I'd want to see him get that full respect, and
I
you
agree.
know, I think he deserves more than an animated series. I mean, I don't know. What do you think of Dupree?
Yeah, give him a live action anything. Like
Mhm.
give him some kind of reparation for like how they kind of just put that character to the side. It was, you know, kind of a waste of a character.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, man. I mean, he was such a cool character. I mean, again, I mean, did I think that they made him? I mean, I think his jokes were cool. I mean, I thought they were funny. I didn't mind it. I just, again, you know, I know, obviously, you know, the whole thing going into where, you know, they dubbed him with the trailer and he was supposed to have more. They took more out. You know, they took those scenes out where he was supposed to have more, and he was just like, what the hell? And you know, it's a lot of built up anger. But I mean, again, money talks, and depending on what they do for his character, I definitely could see something where he'll come back. And again, I hope it's not animated. I really hope not, just because again, he deserves more, you know, of that. Do you see? So I guess I'll ask you this, Jay. You see this happening?
No.
No. Is it because
Unfortunately.
is it because she's done, or is it because they're done? If you don't mind me asking.
No, you can ask. People ask. She did an interview with Ben Shapiro.
Oh, I saw that.
She
Great
basically
interview.
said like this company bullied me, bullies people. They're abusive.
Yeah.
She came out and said all these things. People at Lucasfilm came out on Twitter after that interview and said some of the most horrendous things about her, made up stuff. And it's like, that's where we are. And she is beyond happy where she is right now, editing, producing, starring, making movies she wants to make.
Well, that's the thing. A lot of people didn't even know that. Like after what happened with Star Wars, again, you can attest to this too. She got reached out a lot by a lot of people. I mean, from the interview that I saw that one, and other things that other sources that I read on, she got hit ups from a lot of people. So it's like when people thought that she was really canceled, she's really not. She's just doing a lot of, she's doing a lot of behind the scene work, which is pretty amazing. You know, that's really beautiful in itself.
But now
you know?
it's like, why would she come back to abusive?
Yeah, you don't go back to that.
It's just as much as as much as I would love to see Cara Dune come back.
One. Oh, you have to have one of Dupree though. You got to have one of him.
Much as I would love to see her come back and just stick it to cancel culture and all that, saying I'm back, bitches. You know, like it's. I think it's, and she loves the character. Like when we talk, she loved it. She loved the
well, the push was so
interesting
hard on
with
her.
Gina.
It was so. I mean, they really pushed that character. How could you?
Well, the thing is, the interesting thing about Gina is, when we were hanging out in Vegas together, the first time I met her, they were. I hear you, Andy. I hear you. She doesn't need the money, but she never understood how big Star Wars was until she was in it. Even though she was in it, like, you know, she wasn't in every episode. She was in it for a couple. But even just being in a couple episodes, you are now connected to a fandom that is one of the biggest fandoms and the love for ever created in this world. Like Star Wars is like, it's huge. Everybody knows what a lightsaber is. Whether you watch the movies or not, everybody knows what a lightsaber is. So
they
it's
get it twisted when they call it a lifesaver.
Or like, you know, what does they call it? Laser sword. Everybody knows what a laser sword is. So, but yeah, make it worse. But it was fascinating to see it through her eyes. She's like, I was only in a few episodes, and yet it's so big than any character she's ever played. And I'm like, it's Star Wars. Like I was like, Gina, it's Star Wars. Like it's like you don't understand. Like once you're in, like you're in for life. Like you are in for life.
Yeah.
It's Star Wars. You know, like if she could always, you know, when they get, you know what happens? Actors they don't act anymore. They go to conventions. People just want to see them. because
Yeah.
it's Star Wars. You know, it's like it's freaking Star Wars. So it's just one of those things. But all I can say is like we got to this point where I was like, no more Star Wars talk, and so now we just her movie is like her main focus. So she's got a lot of projects coming up.
Mm.
So I don't even see how she could even go back.
But I do think one day, I mean, I think one day there will be a day that she would come back. I mean, look at what Hayden Christensen, dude. I mean, that guy got
How many years was that?
Dude, I
Hayden.
mean, I heard a story where it was just like when he was at the convention, like they when it was his first appearance, they was on one of like one of the lives that we had. I think you remember, Kevin. You might have been there for that. Somebody was saying it, how they were actually telling the fans to like cheer for him because nobody really wanted him. And it's like now that everything is going on, now is like the real heat because all the prequels fans are coming back. You know, again, original trilogy too, sequels obviously, but he's really getting that love now because again, after,
Man, Hayden is adored, man.
Dude, he's a legend. I mean, my gosh.
Yeah, he's dude, Darth Vader. I mean, like what? Like who can say that? Imagine that on your resume. So what'd you do? I was Darth Vader.
That's it. Nothing big.
That's it. Like the greatest villain ever created in our lifetime. Or one of them. It's just like, okay, there you go.
That's the resume.
It's like that's it.
That's
Need to see anything else? No, I'm good. Darth Vader.
Good.
It's pretty big.
But it kind of reminds, it kind of reminds me of the guy who played Aladdin, who's supposed to play Ezra Bridger, Mena Massoud. A lot of these guys, like, you think they're gonna blow up, like, because again, like, and we've talked about it here, and I'll say it to you, Jay. I thought Jumper was a great movie. I love Jumper.
Thought it was
That's
great.
One of my favorite freaking movies, and I thought that was like the beginning to something big for Hayden, to be honest with you. And
it didn't pan out. Yeah.
And there was supposed to be a Jumper 2, I remember. And
he was in a movie called Glass, where he played a reporter, and that made up stories. It was a true story. It was a movie called. He was freaking excellent in that film, and I think that's the only film that got him like some awards and stuff.
Okay.
And then after that, you just kind of see Hayden pop up every now and then in like as a supporting role in like different movies. He was in that one bank robbing movie. Like he was like helping like people rob banks, and I can't remember the name. He just like showed up in it. And you're like, oh, that's Darth Vader. It's like Darth Vader's in this film. That's the guy exactly. That could be the problem. Is people like us.
Yeah.
They're like, why are you seeing this film? Well, Darth Vader's in it. No, he's not. Yeah, he is.
I mean, man. I mean, it's like, the guy who played young Annie, what's his name? Jake Lloyd?
Oh, Jake Lloyd, poor soul.
I mean, my God.
He didn't recover from that, did he?
It's a sad story, man.
He's in a mental institution. I mean, I felt so bad. That was recently, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I actually got to meet him.
He's been in there for a few years now.
Yeah,
how many years
Altered Glass. That might be it.
How many years?
He's been in for a good like 7 or 8 years now. It's been a while.
Damn.
He's been in a while. Ever since his car accident, I think.
Right before he went in, yeah.
Damn, dude, it's such a shame. Yeah. It's such a shame, yeah. Because I mean, before that, he was fine, but it was crazy. Like his career was like so big. Like prior, he was in a whole bunch of movies as a kid, and then you just see that happen. I mean, I didn't even know that happened. Honestly, I was just like, what? Like Jake Lloyd, like Little Annie. Annie, like that's so sad, man. What people can, and this is before, mind you, this is all before social media. All this happened, like before it was really blowing out.
They bullied Jake. They bullied the guy who played Jar Jar. Yeah. He talks about that. And he didn't even show his face. He just did the voice, pretty much.
You know who actually does a really good Jar Jar? This guy down here.
Oh yeah,
that's a good one. Yeah, if we can get him to talk like Jar Jar.
He just gave a little chuckle.
He's like, he's like that.
They don't pay me enough for that.
Yeah. Bro, I've been trying, bro. I'm trying, bro. I really am, dude. I'm trying. No, but
That's funny.
yeah, man. You know, I don't.
Dang,
That's there you go. That's
Over
the
there in the
cafe.
hood.
Who's getting it? New York or California? Oh, okay, all right.
That's cafe. He lives in
Oh, that
Florida.
was me. Yeah, no, that was me.
He's like, that's
Yeah.
me. Yeah, that's me. I forgot. Yeah.
I saw it. Your
I
face
didn't
was
even,
like,
I'm so
did
used
I
to
say
that, I didn't even hear
something?
it.
He's
I
like, oh,
didn't
shit,
even-
Should I go
they're
hide
onto
my crack? What should I do here? Like, no.
me. He's like, oh shit, they're onto me. Shit, I'm on the live
Yeah.
and they're onto me.
Yeah.
Damn it.
It's weird.
that's-
I
that's-
live on the street with so I'm in between. There's on this road. Technically, there's 4 firehouses, so it's just you just hear you hear sirens just back and forth most of
How
most of
y'all
the time.
pay to live in New York, man? Like that should be a podcast in itself because it's expensive.
Hey,
Y'all
hey,
got
hey, hey.
small little places, and like the whole city's like upside down right now. It's weird.
It is
I live
true.
on Long Island myself, but
That
He's like, he's justifying.
better
Not
or
New-
worse? What is-
I mean,
He's justifying. He's like, not
not
New
as bad
York.
as the city, I guess.
He's like, not New York. Nah. I mean, if I had to justify, yes, I'm in Jersey. I'm not New York, but I am
Okay.
close to New York. I'm like 20 minutes away. So
Yeah.
it's not really far from me. So it's not that bad. But definitely
It's all
not.
the same in our heads in Florida. We're just like the people up north.
Yeah. The
So-
Northerners. The Northerners. That's literally what we are, So But-
Good point, Mike. Star Wars fans and Gina's fans are more traumatized than Gina is.
I would say probably she is. I'd say
She
she's probably-
took it hard, brother. She just didn't show it.
Well, again, too. I mean, you got to remember, we don't really see these people behind closed
Yeah.
doors. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't really know. It's like, each and every one of us, like we might get something, negative feedback. Nobody really
Yeah.
knows what goes on behind closed doors.
Imagine like being her where every day on Twitter people were like, I'm gonna kill you,
Yeah,
like-
it was bad.
like-
It was really bad.
Thousands of Twitter accounts just constantly, I hope you die. When I see you're gonna die. Like
And the
just
funny part
constantly-
is the funny part is like you see some of that shit, and in my head, at least for me, I'm just like,
yeah.
I bet you don't even know she could probably kick your ass and kill
She
you.
could. Every one of
Not
those
even
little
probably,
punk
literally.
sissies at Lucasfilm that decided to tweet at her and tell her how pathetic she is. I'm just like, you wouldn't even get close to saying it to her face. Number one,
That
You
keyboard
wouldn't even get
confidence,
close.
bro.
So it's like these people are pathetic losers that did that, and they're all from the storyboard group, the Pablo Hidalgo storyboard group. Matt Martin, he's like another ringleader for that.
Mhm.
That he's such a anyway. Don't get me started on that
No, you're
that
good,
mess.
bro.
But yeah, like so just to give you a little like background, Mike, in the chat. When we were I don't know if anybody saw that live stream. It's no longer available. When we were in Orlando, we went live at dinner.
I did see that. Yes, you
Just
guys
the
had a
two of
great-
us. We had a
Yeah,
lot of champagne, and
Yeah, one of them was like I think it was like a meme with the George Michael song. I think. you
Yeah,
guys
yeah.
played.
yeah. And so the reason why we went live is like we were at dinner talking about all this, and she was just like, "Are people mad at like kind of like I'm not gonna give out the conversation, but basically it came down to I held my phone up at dinner. I was like, Gina, if I turn on the live stream, you have thousands of people telling you they love you.
Yep.
And no one's mad at you. No one hates you. They are sick what happened to you. I said, if I turn this on right now, I said thousands of people will show up and pay money to tell you they love you. And she's like, do it. I don't believe you. And so no, I was like, that's how it happened.
Well, it's the same thing.
And I
too
told
for
her, I
you,
was like, when
Jay.
it's over, I'll just delete it. I was like, it'll be a one and done.
It's the same thing for you, Jay. I mean, we've had conversation, off, and it's the same thing, bro. You get mad love. You probably don't even know it, but you do, bro. You get mad love.
I don't see it. Yeah.
Dude, you
I
do.
see all the I'm
Yeah.
seeing like some of my friends are like screenshotting people on Twitter saying like, we got him, boys, we got him. He's off Twitter, we got him. I was like, was I really that a threat to you? Like, was I a threat?
You know what it is, dude. You gotta
I
take it.
tweeted
with
out like happy day, like, hey, have a good day, everyone.
It's
How
what it is.
dare he?
It's really see, that's the thing, is like people get it twisted. It's not really that people are hating on you, it's that they wish they were you. That's the problem. They want to be you, they want to be in your shoes. That's really what it is. I mean, it's not really necessarily, oh, we hate on this dude because he's garbage, or this person because it's not that. It's just they hate because they want to be you. That's just all. That's
Because
literally-
I showed up when I was on Star Wars Theory's channel. he got a lot of emails. They're like, "What are you doing with that toxic? Why are you doing with that you shouldn't have? I'm gonna unsubscribe because you shouldn't have had him on your channel." Like blah blah blah, and I'm just like, dang, they find me a threat because of Gina, and because I call out Star Wars on their bull crap and like all that stuff. Like they just don't like it. So we need to hang up. I do not condone violence. I'm already toxic enough, according to the internet.
Yeah,
But
I mean that's kind of. I mean
not
to
a
sit
bad
there and go
idea.
and make an email. I mean I don't know about all that. I don't know. Who even sends emails out at this point in time? I mean just send a DM. But I mean,
oh, they said, dude, you should see my dude. Next time I get a good one, I'll send it to you on Twitter. I'll take a photo.
Go for it. Yeah.
Some of them are just like they're like one dude. This one guy. I don't know if I could talk about it. There's one guy that was like, "That's my girlfriend you're talking to." He's talking about Gina Carano. He's like, "That's my girlfriend you're talking to, and if I find you, all right, I'm gonna put my foot through your face." And like, he went on this whole thing of cussing out. I'm like, "What the freak are you, man?"
Like, bro, like
you're nobody. Like, she doesn't even know who you are. Like, what is it? What
have been like? I don't even know who you are, bro. Like, what are you talking about right now?
I was like, you literally took the time out of your day to find my email address, to type all that with bad grammar. By the way, your grammar was terrible.
That's because you're a teacher. Hold on.
That's
that's why you're literally like, okay, this is wrong. He didn't put the comma. He didn't put the apostrophe.
Oh, dude, my grammar sucks on Twitter, and I misspell stuff all because it's like fat thumb problems. I'm like trying to do the, but yeah, no, I'm like your grammar's terrible. Like you don't exist to me. So
that's hilarious. Yeah. I mean, this guy said grammar. All you
can do is laugh at this point. Like you just like, what are they like? My thing is typing that out. What do you hope to prove? Like what's your end game? What do you want me to do? Like respond and go, I'm really sorry that was your girlfriend. Sorry, I'll never speak to her again. You win. Like, do they honestly think that's what's gonna happen?
I saw tweets.
I actually threatened a few Lucas film crew when I saw their tweet. Yeah, they're some of them are just terrible people.
Yeah, I mean, but sometimes
not all of them. Some of them.
You know, man, it's just that's just the name of the game. We live in that society of you have two sides, and you have people who feel entitled. They need to tell you, this negativity or what they truly feel. And the others that are just like, listen, I don't like you. I don't really care for you. I'm going to move on about my day. And that's literally what it should be, to be honest. Like, when you see the negativity, you're just kind of like, all right, like, is there deuces, like, doesn't have to come this way. So, or you just don't watch it. It's like what I've told,
exactly.
That's what I've told. That's what I don't understand when people sit there and like, I'm not going to get into names. I'm not going to mention who I've seen videos on. I'm sure you can kind of get an idea. But when I see people make videos, hate videos on a person, on a YouTuber, like, I'm like, yo, you sat there, made a 10-15 minute video on how much you hate this person or you dislike them. I'm like, yo, you about another man or another, like, or whatever the case it may be. I'm like, seriously? This is what you did with your time? You couldn't make a Star Wars
that's what they did.
I'm like, yo, like, what the hell? Like, yo, you could have done so many more things, like, to tell me why this person's not, or a real Star Wars. Like, what is a real Star Wars fan? Like,
I know.
We've had that here where, like, we'll have people and, like, you don't know Star Wars. Like, what is Star Wars? Are you Star Wars? No.
Was that time we forgot which episode of Clone Wars something was in? Like, what season of Clone Wars something was in?
Yes, we had that where we were talking about an episode of the Clone Wars. Guy, there's so many
of them.
I told Kevin.
You didn't say season 6, episode 4, 20-minute mark.
I'm just like, yo, like, seriously, like, and you didn't mention at this time it happened in 12 minutes and 30 seconds. Like, guy, like, I don't remember every episode, like, unless we start talking about it and we dive into it. But I can't remember, 7 seasons.
Dude, I forget people's names, and they run up my comment section with like, you said the name wrong, you idiot. I was like, thanks for commenting.
Yeah, like, that's what you said to me.
Thanks for watching, by the way. You made me money. So
that's what I sit there and I say to these people, like, yo, you're literally paying a person. Like, when and the funny one is like when you're sitting there and you're commenting, you'll pay somebody on their super chat to tell them something negative. And I'm just like, well, who's really the fool? You just paid this person. That. I'm like, yo, that's hilarious.
I love that. Also, Dax, thank you, man. I see that. You said you should see all the people screaming at Twitter support about your band. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, dude, I told you, man. I told you got all that support and you got all that.
Pretty cool.
It's just hard for you to see it right now because you're not in it. So.
I don't see it. Yeah, it's probably a good thing. Maybe like big man upstairs is like, bro, just take a break.
That's what it is. Sometimes you need a break from,
It's just social media. Just take a break.
That's literally what it is, man. That's literally what it is. There was some so-called Star Wars fans that don't like Gina, and they didn't know that beep bop boop has to do with R2D2. They couldn't believe it. What? That's hilarious. Yeah. Anyone who supports Gina will be targeted. Got banned from Facebook after posting support for her. Really? They went back 6 years to find reason to kick me off. Wow.
6 years.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Like, I thought February was bad. Gee, 6 years. Just shit, man. That's
ridiculous.
Wow. Yeah. The more
unless they just like installed like a weird AI system that's just like so like if people were flagging my Twitter account because they don't like me, then it like triggers an AI system. It just goes through my Twitter history and then it's like, oh well, this isn't a good one. Let's just use that. He's getting flagged a lot, so he must be bad. It wouldn't surprise me. So.
Well, I mean, I don't understand that. Well, I mean, I do know there is what is it? I forgot. There's there's AIs paying attention. That if you say the word or something like that, it kind of like responds, and then they'll be like, okay, he's talking about this. Well,
You see that on your Instagram? You're like, you can talk about socks, and then you see like a commercial on your Instagram.
Yeah, like
socks, and you're like,
dude.
I'm like,
that's weird.
That's just. That's what I mean. It's just like it really pays attention. I mean, it's like YouTube. If you say the word Star Wars a lot, in like your videos and stuff, like it really pays attention. Or like you say Gina Carano or anything, like it'll pick up, especially if it's something that's, has negative feedback. Oh my God, will it trend? Which is kind of terrible. It's sad to say that negative things trend, but
how it is, man.
Yeah, I don't know, but
that's how it is.
Yeah, well, I do want to talk about this for a second. How you guys feeling for Star Wars Visions next week? Well, no, not next week. Is it next week or the week coming up after?
23rd or 2nd.
The 23rd. How we feeling?
I think
I'm excited to see like a fresh take, man. It's like for me, it's like something fresh.
Agreed.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun, especially like with a lot of people who aren't really into anime. This is probably like their first step.
I'm not into anime. I'm not into anime at all. So
I'll be honest. It's more like my sister loves that stuff. I've never taken the time to really give it a chance. So this will be me giving it a chance for sure, and maybe it'll move me on to other fandoms too.
My thing, I'm glad that they literally came out first thing and said, none of this is canon, guys. It's just fun.
Yeah,
just have fun with it. And like I'm like, see, was that so hard to do? Like, that's all you had to do. And and now it's like now you go in with like if one episode you're like I'm bored, it's not a big deal. Okay, it wasn't for you. Somebody else might like it, but it's supposed to just be fun stories and with lightsabers. And I'm like, okay, I'm down. I'm good with that.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm cool with it. I think they did do correct me if I'm wrong. Is it one? There is one episode that is canon, correct?
Yeah, it's one.
It's
most likely going to be the Boba Fett one.
Right. Yeah.
Yes.
I think that's cool. I don't mind it. I mean, one episode, but I do enjoy that it's the fact is like they're going into it with no rules and open, like it's just a different point of
I
Star
like
Wars.
it too.
A different, again, vision, right? You're getting something different. I like how they did say they're going to talk about pre and post. So that's what I want to see how that's going to work. What pre are we going to get? Is it like something like where the Jedi Order, something like, where it was like, samurai based, like really that time? Or, and I want to see the post, like, do we get something of like Rey? Like, do we see some Rey in there or Finn, maybe something?
I honestly, like, I would be open for whatever. Like if they threw, because it's supposed to be fun. So like let's just have some fun.
I think that's literally the name of the game. Just go into it having fun. And
you want to see something crazy?
Go for it.
Do you know how to share screen?
Yeah. Oh, I got you.
All right.
Okay.
You see what's going on with the this is the official Star Wars YouTube channel.
Okay.
Right? All right. So since Gina got fired back in February.
Okay.
So you look at, we'll just click on any video here. Look what's happening to every video. They're getting ratioed, and every comment is Gina Carano. How could you fire Gina Carano? Right? So this is the latest video that just dropped, and it's not fully, it's pretty close. But this is her newest video. Like, she's been gone since February, bro. This is how mad people are. Like, all Gina Carano comments, right? All of them. All of them. Fire Kennedy. We love Gina. All it, like, today. Even
That's
today.
trending now. Jeez.
It's like, hasn't stopped. So when the Visions trailer came out, they really wanted it to be special. They turned off the comment.
Why do you think? Yeah, I think Dupree, you had told me about that, right? Was it you who told me?
What?
About the comment section that they turned it off for Visions.
No, I don't think I said. I
You're like,
didn't even know that until today.
Why would they do that though? Why do you think?
Because the people that are mad at Lucasfilm for what they did. Look, I mean, it's getting ratioed. Like, you're not listening to us.
Damn.
Right? Like, we're gonna get your attention because what you did to her was wrong. And so anytime they upload a video, people are just like, look, more thumb downs. This is a Star Wars, this is the official Star Wars channel. And it's just like, I just picked a random video. It's just firing of Gina Carano. Why would you do that to Gina? Like, don't ruin my life with lies. Like, it is all Gina.
Wow, I see a whole bunch of Gina. What the heck?
Dude.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like,
I didn't even
every
notice that.
video
What?
since February, bro.
What?
These people are trying to get Star Wars attention. So when it came to the Visions, they were like, we don't want that. This is going to be big, okay? We don't want that messed up. So turn the comments off. You know?
That's crazy.
We don't want like new people, we don't want the people that like from Japan and all them that did all this cool stuff for us. We don't want them to go on and go, what is all this Gina stuff? But I mean, it's like, I'm just picking like random videos. So I just picked this one. This was on April 1st. 12,000.
Let's say 12K. Oh my god.
Yeah. All Gina Carano comments. All of them. They're all Gina comments.
So I guess my question is that do you really? So that means okay, not a question.
I just wanted to point that out because I'm like,
that's crazy.
I'm like, even to this day, like they haven't stopped, like they haven't let up.
That's crazy.
So
especially in a world where, you know, like nowadays, like as people, like our attention spans are not, you know, we don't really focus on the same things too much.
Well, you figure like
that.
at the peak, it would, you know, like maybe a month, maybe 3 weeks after she got let go, it would be like peak, and then people would kind of move on. They haven't moved on, man.
Yeah, man.
Like that's how important.
Damn. I mean, so that goes to show you that, you know, the head of Lucas, they're listening. They're definitely listening. It's just
I don't know if they're listening, but they're seeing it. You know,
well, they are listening because again, why would you sit there and turn off the comments?
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, you got to know something. You got to know what's going on. I mean, you can't just have a company and not know.
I think it's making them so angry that they're like, we can't escape it.
No, I mean,
you know, it's like we can't escape it. So
let me ask you this question: you think with her firing, did John have anything to do with it?
The only thing I could say is when she was let go, only one person from Star Wars.
Please tell me it was John. He's a New Yorker.
Tweeted out and supported her, and that was Carl Weathers.
Wow.
Nobody else did anything.
Wow, that's crazy.
It's upsetting.
Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed at you.
No
John.
statement. No nothing. Nothing.
Yeah.
How do you not even make a statement if one of your stars is no longer there?
That you were pushing and you announced that she was going to be the lead role.
Not even a statement, bro. Like at least just say, you could have at least said it didn't work out or something. You know what I mean? Something.
Yeah, I mean,
and nothing.
No like, statement.
I mean, it's that's like, crazy. You know, hey, this didn't work out, so you know, we're releasing this actress or whatever the case may be, or you know, like sports. You know, you put out a statement where you know so and so was released today. Da, 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 da. But yeah, that's
what bothered me about that. Like I was like, they could have said something, but they didn't. So
I mean, and just
Carl Weathers, man, my man, Apollo Creed tweets out, you know.
I mean, I'm sure he knows what's going on too. I'm sure he's dealt with some stuff. That's kind of why he probably said something. I'm sure he's gone through
Yeah,
something.
he had no fear. The other thing is he had no fear. You
That's true
know,
too.
and that's the other thing. It's saying anything. So.
I'm disappointed that Sasha Banks didn't say anything in support. They are friends. I'll be honest. I mean, you might know more, Jay. I mean, I'll say this. I think for Sasha Banks, she's trying to, she's trying to do more, and I don't think she wants to ruin it. I think that's what it is. Again, correct me if I'm wrong, Jay.
No, I actually agree with you, and I think that when I was saying didn't hear from anyone, we should have heard from Favreau, Filoni, at least something. Even if it was like, yeah, it didn't work out, like we're moving on, something, like just something, whether I agreed with it or not.
Yeah,
it wouldn't surprise me because
Kevin, it's you.
What I do?
you live under
Bro,
an airport. Like, are you living in LaGuardia? Like, what is it?
Oh no! I mean, my air conditioner just turned back on.
You got cops,
That's
you
your
got
air
planes.
conditioning?
Bro,
I
It's
don't
not
know
like
if
a
it was a
jet
plane,
turbine. Just
This thing's been on
I
the
was
whole
like,
time.
nah, bro, no, you
Nah,
didn't hear that? Bro, it
dude,
sounded
we
like an
just
Bro, it
everybody
sounded like an
stopped and looked
airplane.
up like
Is it
I
done
couldn't
now?
even talk anymore.
Bro, it
I
was
was
like
just
an
like-
airplane just took off.
That's
Oh,
why.
I don't know. I don't. My air conditioner's
hear-
been on this whole time.
Do you hear the sirens that
No.
go off on your end? Remember, you live by you told her you live by a fire department. You don't hear it?
That you're hearing actually might. You know what? Actually, you know what that is? That's my fucking computer.
Oh,
It's
That was your
running really
computer?
hard right now for some
How
reason.
old is it?
A couple of years.
you sure that
I
was
won't
like
go
a
with the greatest
PlayStation
equipment
2
here.
or something?
Bro, we gotta fucking get you a GoFundMe to get this guy a new computer. What the hell? Holy crap.
wow. I was just saying it wouldn't surprise me that Gina reached out to them and said, "You don't have to do anything publicly. Like don't wreck,
Your career.
don't wreck your careers over this. Like,
Well, she's gonna
I'll-
be fine either
I'll do
way.
it.
I mean, she knew it already. She's gonna be just fine. I mean, and I think that's kind of
I
why.
think so. Yeah.
And again, I love Sasha Banks. I mean, I watch wrestling, so I mean, I understand where she's coming from. And again, when you're not established, this was her first big role, for her. So it's like, is she really gonna come out? And I understand that everybody wants to see somebody be a hero for somebody, and stand up and step up, but it's hard. There's more to it, and you have.
Yeah, I agree. You're right.
you
There's
have
a bigger
agents-
picture to it all.
Yeah, you have agents behind it that'll probably tell you, hey, listen, you got to watch this, and that, because we have things lined up for you, and I'm sure her agent knew that they were friends, but again, you got to watch what you do. And like you said, I'm sure Gina reached out and said, hey, listen, like, this is gonna get out of hand. You don't need to say anything. Like, it's totally cool. I know where we stand, and that's all I care about.
Couldn't agree more.
I still like Sasha Banks. So yeah, she's great.
Oh
Great,
yeah.
great person, great wrestler. I mean, she is she's related to Snoop Dogg. I forgot how, but so I take her. I have no problem with her. So, but no, yeah, I mean, with everything, I mean, again, I still have high hopes for Gina, possibly sometime in the future. I think in the future. Not now.
I would never say never. So
Michael Jackson did say it best, never say never. So
yeah. I just know she's busy now doing what she wanted to do. So.
do you think she'll do a Comic-Con one day? If they did, see, I was thinking more Comic-Con. That's what I'm thinking. I think that would be the first step back into it. I think Disney would probably want to see, like, okay, if she's well received in a Comic-Con, then they could probably be like, all right, we'll patch things up and go from there.
I would be shocked if she does that. Just knowing her.
Right.
I would be shocked if she did that. She's never really done anything like that before. It's just not her. Like when she came on my channel for the first interview, she was supposed to go on like she was gonna go on like 10 other channels, and then she just didn't. So it was like so she just didn't, because it's just not like her thing.
Right.
Well, I don't know if that makes sense. Like, she just doesn't do that. But I mean, she reached out to me and that's how everything got started. So there's
How did that start? If you don't mind me asking that process, how did that?
I was making videos on my channel defending her against those crazy people on Twitter, and it just kept getting worse and worse. And yeah, I was just like, basically, I was like, these people are weird. Don't listen to them. They're weirdos. They've got nothing better to do with their lives. Like Gina, and then the things they were saying. So like, there was a big thing where Gina was anti-mask, right?
Right.
But they forgot, like, she's not anti-mask. She was just asking a couple questions. She actually tweeted out multiple times how to make masks at home that work, all that. So I would take all that information and put in the video saying, you see, she wasn't what you said she was.
Right.
And then like, so I was just like, they just skip over information. Anyway, she saw, she watched them, and she DM'd me on Twitter. She was like,
wow.
Hi. I was like,
hey.
Yeah, it's like, is this real?
Really happening? Is this
really? So it was, it was like that, and she sent me a beautiful thank you, and you know, she's like, I want to return the favor, and all that stuff, and it just started from there, you know, and like she just would ask a lot of questions about social media and like, what is this hashtag thing? Why are they doing this? Like, just asking questions. Why are you sticking up for me when everybody's not? It's just how it started, you know. And it went from the DMs to here's my number, you know, like, and then from there it was like she sent me it was crazy. She sent me a message. She goes, hey, I'm free in like 20 minutes. You want to just do the video now? Like, can I do an interview on your channel now? And I'm like, I was at the gym.
You're like, I gotta get
home. I'm like, you know, I'm kind of busy, you know, like, so I was like, yeah, 10 minutes, I'll be home. It takes me 15. I'm like,
dude, you're like, home. I don't even need a red light at this point. Fuck
so in that interview, I look terrible. My face is all sweaty. I throw on a hoodie because I just had a tank top on from the gym. I look terrible. I have no questions prepared. I have nothing, but it's like, you don't say no to an opportunity, no matter what. Yeah. So it was just like, we turned it on, and we talked for like 4.5 hours. Damn. And I broke it down into like an hour and a half. I have all this other footage that I just didn't use because we were just like laughing at stuff. You know what I mean? Like it felt like two people were having coffee, you know, and I would stop because we were recording it. I was like, she's like, do you just want to go live? And I'm like, I can't. Like, I'm just like, I ain't ready for all that now. I just came from the gym. I'm still like sweating. Yeah. You know, I'm like super thirsty, you know, and so it's like, it's like I'd stop and I'm like, I gotta get some water. I'm so sorry. Don't be offended. And she thought it was hilarious. I'm like running to get water. I'm coming back with like 5 cups just so I'm not like leaving. You know, I'm like, got freaking Gina Carano here. Yeah, and I'm like, hey, I gotta go pee. I'll be right back. You know, it's like, what? Who does that? It's like,
you come back, please don't leave. Just give me
I know. And so, no, she thought it was hilarious, and so it was just one of those. Yeah, we just had a lot of fun. You know, it's just and I just broke it up into a couple interviews, and ever since then we just I don't know, we just got real close, and we talk all the time. That's you know, and then she flew me out to Vegas. She's like, let's hang out. I've never met you before. Let's hang out. It's like, it was cool. So
isn't that beautiful?
She's come to Florida times to hang out with me, you know, and we just like, it's not like jobs. So it's like, we don't take photos and post it. It's just, hey, I'm going to be in town. You want to go do something? Yeah, let's go do something. Yeah. No need to record. You know what I mean? Like that's, it's like, it's not a business thing. It's like, we're friends, like hanging out. So.
Yeah, and that's the beauty of it. I mean,
it's cool. It's good stuff.
That's what I was saying before. Like, I think it's beautiful when you could build that relationship, you know, with people who you do, you know, look up to or you do appreciate, you know, because it's hard to really get that, you know, especially in this game. You know, you never think that you're gonna meet either your idol or somebody who you really, you know, have a lot of respect for. So when you do get that, you know, you do cherish it. And I think it hits different. You know, you don't treat them like you would treat somebody else. You know,
I think that's the thing too. Was I made it a point. First off, it's like she's got to trust me, and I can't break that trust. So I want her to understand that if we hang out, I don't have to make a video or like post on social media like, hey, look at me, look who I'm hanging out with.
Yeah.
So like it just started building trust that way. And I stopped tagging her. Like there's people that tag her like
Constantly.
relentlessly on Twitter just to get her to like it or whatever it is. And I just didn't do that. And I just wasn't, I don't know. It's just one of those things where it's like, I don't want to wreck this. I don't want her to think I'm
thirsty either.
That, or I want to be her friend to make money or what. Like the whole welcome to rebellion thing. So when I started to make shirts and all that stuff, I called her and I was like, look, this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
I want your blessing. And I'm like, we're going to give the money away. And she was like, don't give the money away. Keep it. I'll help promote it. And I'm like, I said, I don't want to do that because people will say you're making money off Gina being fired.
Right.
And I said, I'm fine. Like, I ain't going to go hungry. So I said, let's just pick a different charity every week. So we started the shirts. They went freaking crazy. You know, I was making thousands of dollars a month. And we were just like throwing it at different charities in America, internationally. And then we raised $55,000 in 6 hours to help end human trafficking.
Damn, that's a lot.
Yeah, 56,000, bro, for this whole welcome to rebellion thing. It just was
damn.
And so like she has been throughout the whole thing, like I'm like, I just want you to know I'm about to do this, and I just want your
blessing.
You know, I just want you to make sure you're okay with it because I don't want you to think. And she, you know, she's like, F you, Jay. I know you're not doing that. So it's like
that's awesome. That's
but still, awesome. Like, and people don't, you know, because when I launched the Welcome to Rebellion shit, it's a pretty crappy. It really wasn't the greatest. I didn't think it would take off like it did.
Dude, it's so simple, but it's
so simple, right?
That's what, honestly, that's what gets it. That's
people
what
are taking their photo, like they're standing in places with it and sending it, and Gina's putting it out on Twitter. I mean, on Instagram, and then you know, it's been really amazing. And so like now we've got to this point now, like in September, I'm leaving to go outside of Mexico where we're going to finish an orphanage for special needs kids that was being built, but the pandemic shut everything down. And now they're so we're going to like bring in a bunch of supplies to the border. And it's all because people, the whole rebellion thing, and they're supporting the efforts and the work, and you know, they're sending money, they're buying shirts, and we're just using that to better the world. That's what it's all about. It's like to better the world. Like that's basically what it is. So
no, dude, God bless, man. That's awesome. That's a beautiful thing, dude.
That's awesome. That's like really powerful stuff, man.
It is.
Yeah, I couldn't have done it with like you know, the community. The community's been great. Dax, I wasn't talking about you specifically. I'm just saying, but don't think I was talking about you.
Yeah, no, I know. Kaylee also said it, but I don't think that's what. You're not meaning that. You're just meaning just overall.
No, I'm not talking about you, Kaylee. I'm just saying, like
overall, you have a lot of people that do it for clout.
Just do it like every day, every hour. Just trying to get her to like it.
Yeah. No, and it's
and I get it, man. I get it.
I mean, listen. I mean, I'll give you one. I told Dupree, I was like, I don't even tag anybody, and I just got a like on from Daniel Logan. I didn't even freaking know, and I didn't even tag the guy. And that's what makes it so good sometimes, you know, is when you just let it happen naturally, and you know, they see your stuff and it's just natural, you know.
It's cool, man. And it's cool.
Yeah, no, it is.
It's cool to get a like from people you look up to. I love it.
Yeah, no, and that's the second
I don't know. I don't know what it's like anymore. Thanks for bringing up painful memories of my Twitter that's no longer with us.
Oh, my chest. Hey, before we do wrap up, I wanted to ask you, what happened with your logo? I heard I know you were talking about it. What was going on?
This?
Yes. What happened? Because that's such a dope logo. Like, I know your story behind it and how you came, but like, what happened?
Lucasfilm sent a strongly worded letter.
Really?
Yeah. I'm gonna frame it. This is a company that I loved, brother. I loved Lucasfilm. I love Star Wars. Look, man, I mean, it's like Star Wars, everything. And now it's like the same company that I soaked in years of books, movies, money, freaking wore Luke Skywalker shirt probably for 15 years in a row. You know what I mean? Like all this stuff. And like they sent me a letter saying, you better stop using that or there's going to be trouble. I'm like, Lucasfilm comes after me? What? I get it. Listen though, I'm
Gina?
not mad. It's C3PO. I mean, honestly, it's a funny shirt. It's
It is.
C3PO.
But let me ask you, was that pre Gina or post?
Post.
That's why. That's why they
And I want to say this. So my shirts. So you gotta share my screen one last time and we'll be done.
Yeah, go for
hold
it.
on. I'm not. What I'm saying is, so like they sent a letter to this. This is my shirt store, and so I had to take it down and put one up. But because they said it violates Star Wars, this and that. Now I don't make money off this, so they're just letting that slide as a parody.
Okay.
But if you type in Star Wars, I'm just saying, Lucasfilm. I'm just saying.
They're not gonna watch me, so you're good. Don't worry about it.
Treat everyone fairly. I mean, look at this. Why don't you take these shirts down?
It's true.
You know,
I mean,
that's a Wampa. All right, that they're using the word Tatooine. Okay.
Well, I mean, just look at it. Just look at. I mean, social media overall. Everybody's using them and marketing off of them. I mean, if you think about it, even small YouTubers, big YouTubers, just an Instagrammer will market off of them with their logos, their designs, and so
I'm just saying, yeah, it's like, look, that's a freaking Jawa. We know what it is.
I mean, my logo's got the Mandalorian helmet on it.
That's what I'm saying. Tuscan City Raiders.
Can't get any more stars than that.
I'm just saying, Lucas. I mean, look, we know what this is. So that's Palpatine with sunglasses. We know what that is. Anyway,
he had a good day on Saturday,
but they took mine down.
Damn. So
C3PO holding a beer. I mean, it's just like, you know.
So what? You can't wear that anymore, or you?
No, I can't sell it to make money.
Right, you can't market it.
So what I was gonna do is like I'm very close to 50,000 subscribers, and I said if I ever get there, which is shocking to me, if I ever get there, I'm just gonna print out a ton of them for my members and just give them away.
That's awesome, dude.
So it's like, it's just a gift, and at the end of the day, they do have it's C3PO. I'm not gonna fight it. I'm not gonna be like, how dare you? I get it. They have the right to do that. But all I was saying, like, if you do it to me, like, just be fair and do it to everyone else. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, man.
There it is again.
What the freak was that? Like,
Kevin, it's you.
Oh, that was something going by, a car going by my house or something.
Or you had the cops show up, a random
like
car,
an
a jet engine airplane, then your AC blew up. Now your computer's like causing an earthquake over there. Like, what the heck is happening?
Crazy world over here, man.
Oh my god! I didn't know Long Island was that crazy. Damn.
I know.
No, it's not.
No, that's crazy though, man. So those shirts that you have, they're not even. You can't even get them anymore unless you have them. That's it.
That's it. But apparently, there's some bootleggers selling them on some weird site.
Of course, there is. I mean,
people were like, "Jay, can you believe they're doing?" I'm like, "Just let them. They're promoting my brand that I can't sell." I was like, "It's funny to me. I think it's funny."
I mean,
like,
hey, man,
who am I that someone would bootleg my freaking logo shirt? Like, to me, I'm like, wow, look at me. I'm a nobody from nowhere. It's like if someone wants to bootleg my shirt, like, that's freaking hilarious.
Hey, man, you're bigger than Trey Songz, bro.
I'm just saying.
No longer than
like,
your girl.
They make what, $50? All power to them, man. I hope they get a nice pizza with it.
I mean, hey, man. I mean, you got to be grateful for that. Shows you doing something right in the
community. I'm grateful for it. It doesn't bother me. Now, if someone was making $1 million,
that's where you got a problem. Yeah,
maybe that call. So just give me a little percentage and you're good to go. But
there you go, right? There we go.
I know how many shirts I sell, so I can't imagine they would be doing better than me, but you never know.
Dude, you never know, bro. It is so true. I mean, you have social media, which helps a lot of platforms.
You never know.
It's like, you see people who in a day, get to 10,000 followers just to hit that, swipe up feature in a day. And you're like, what the hell? So
I want that so bad. It's just killing me.
I think we all want that. The only
swipe up on Instagram. I'm like, I got 4,000 more to go.
Yeah, I'm going to put you on blast. You know who I'm talking. Yeah, the only person that's close here is Dupree, which I'm so upset at. I'm so jelly, bro. I need that swipe up feature. I need it.
Hey, they took it away, bro. It's gone.
Yeah. No, it's a button. Yeah,
they took it away. We're getting buttons now.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll all just get it then.
I mean, I'll be happy with that. I'm gonna make
No,
3,000, so I
they're
don't mind.
they're like beta testing it or whatever. Something I don't know.
But then that sucks because that was so easy to just go swipe up and your video comes up and that's a
I
view right
know,
there.
man. It's perfect.
It was beautiful. Now it's a button because nobody's gonna touch a button. You know, like I'm too lazy to be like. I just
It's
want to
funny
swipe.
because the people. It's funny because the people on Instagram that have YouTube channels don't use it, and then the people who have like they focus on YouTube but don't have like big Instagram channels. It's like, bro, I want that so bad.
Yeah, it's true.
Like I know
It's
people
so
with like 30, 40K on like Instagram. I'm like, bro, like just use it. Like it's the best. That's like the best tool you can have right now.
It is, dude.
It
You
is.
promote anything. You could promote anything. Literally. I mean, my gosh, you can promote your clothing, anything.
Anybody, anything. Man.
It just you're invincible. You're on top of the world. So I mean, literally what it is. But well, boys, this has been an awesome stream. I have to say I'm so
It's
grateful.
been fun.
Dude, I'm so grateful to have you on, man. I think we can all say that here. It's been a pleasure. It's been fun.
Appreciate it.
Can't wait to do this again. Hopefully get you back on as again, always try to promote positivity. So again, before we do go, we always, kind of spin the wheel and do like a little rapid thing quickly where, we give a little bit of, we say what we have where we're from or what we have coming up before we go. So I'll give it to Kevin and we'll go down. Well, it'll go to Kevin. I'll throw to Dupree and then throw to Kevin and then Jay, you'll be last.
Wait, so who's first?
I'll give it to you, Kevin, just because you saw.
No, just give it to Kevin.
I'm Kevin. Most of my content is on Instagram, @DFandalorian, D.Fandalorian. That's on the screen here. I do post like my Star Wars Funko Pop collection, and on my YouTube channel, which is also under the same name, I do like unboxing videos and like going over like the different sets of these Funko Pops. So if you're into this weird collection like that's where you can find me. And thanks everybody.
Thank you, Kevin. Thank you.
All right, hold on. Kevin, this is what you got to do.
Hold on.
Let me help you out here.
Okay.
I'm Kevin. I got the biggest, baddest Funko Pop collection in all the land. Trust me, you won't see it from anywhere else. Also, if you go to my YouTube channel, the police could be breaking in. A jet plane could be flying through my apartment. You just never know. And you might hear some crazy sounds that I'm not going to hear. But you can guess what they are and leave it in the comments section below. There you go. Done.
Here we go. Give this man a round of applause.
Man. That's how you do it, bro.
Yeah.
Let it out.
He's like,
I appreciate that.
Without being like that. So there you go.
I definitely need to bring a little more energy.
Just throw it out there, man.
I mean, listen,
just say
bro.
I'm single, ready to mingle. Well, if you are, I don't know, but and I'm ready to mingle. So mingle with me.
I mean, bro, the Funkos speak for themselves.
Oh boy,
so
I'm back.
There you go.
If the Force goes Kenobi, I like that one.
Bro, you got to be louder than your Funkos, bro. It's too many of them, so you got to be louder than them. They're speaking for you, bro.
My great Jedi.
That is so funny. Well, I'm gonna throw it to you, Dupree. You up next.
What's up, everybody? It's Dupree, aka Darth Hater. You can find me on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, a little bit of TikTok. Do unboxings, Star Wars news. Well, not just Star Wars, Marvel, whatever. Any other kind of news. We just had like a James Bond trailer just drop. So we're going to have a new video for that. So stay tuned.
Oh, I didn't even know.
Awesome.
Yeah, dude. Yesterday.
You can simplify that and just say all things pop culture.
Nah.
That way everyone will know.
We're a Star Wars channel here first and foremost. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
He is Vader, so I mean, hey.
I got it. I got you.
All right, Jay, take the floor, bro.
My name is Drunk 3PO, and I put this up so I wouldn't forget it. That's why that's there. And you can find me at all things Drunk 3PO except for Twitter. I'm no longer allowed to be on that platform.
He is suspended.
Also, like I do have a second channel that I absolutely love. It's called Jaywalking the Planet. And on that channel, you just find me and a bunch of different people going on crazy adventures around the world. I love that. I love that channel. So if you're not subscribed over there, just hop over to. It's just very easy. Jaywalking the planet, and we're going everywhere. So just came back from California hiking. That was fun.
He's bigger than Pitbull. He's worldwide.
We're off to Mexico next. I'm actually going to St. Augustine, and we're gonna climb lighthouses, see who can get up to the top faster. So
wow,
a lot of fun over there on that channel. So
well, I will not be a part of that because I will probably die. So there you go. I don't have the lungs for it anymore, as I stopped playing baseball 2 years ago. So my days are numbered. But anyway, dude, thank you again for hopping on.
I loved it, man. I loved it.
Again, thank you everybody. Kevin, Dupree, it's been such a blessing to have everybody in the comment section. God bless you all. Hopefully you guys could tune in next week. Hopefully we have a nice big panel. Have some special guests coming in too as well next week. So can't wait to see you guys again. I have a video coming out tomorrow, so stay tuned for that and don't miss here on the Eternal Sith channel. Many blessings. Later, guys.